It is never too soon to say hi to YouTube. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise. You are watching the Old Zealand, a minesweeper champion, the Dragon of Portugal, Vice Captain America, the world's fourth greatest forehead, and a geography semi-finalist at the World Championships, Zealand! That's how Ronaldo starts his stream, probably.
Videos. They just have been so awesome. I can't thank you enough. The match boosts are so cool and my pre-season is so much better in Wales.
I love to hear it, dude. I am glad I'm helping Morindor. Thank you for the 1,000 bits. Glad we finally were able to get that research done on training, you know?
In celebration, I want to start a new restaurant chain that appeases everyone. It will be called Panda Express.
Oh, you spelled express wrong. No.
Hey Zealand, hope the most adorable streamer
bottled
is doing
it.
well.
He bottled
Make those
it.
transfers, do some training things, and I don't know, win like all the games, champ. Smile.
The most adorable streamer. Thank you, Sperry.
Hi.
That means a lot. What's up? Despelake, thank you so much for the 3 months of the Prime. Ocean Williams with the 10 months. Hashtag
Seagull.
There it is. Sneefo, thank you for the Prime. Dream State, thank you for the gifted sub. Elus, thank you for the 5 months. My dude, welcome back. And Trappy Gilmore, thank you so much for the 7. Jake the Salt Miner, thanks for spending $5 of Jeff Bezos money. That means a lot. Medicalker, thank you so much for the 3 months. What's up? Moses, thank you for the 3 months as well. Appreciate your part in the sea.
I finally
did a great job there.
Back up with the stream during the Easter break after being behind for over a month. Unfortunately, I got spoiled by the VOD title that you won the league, but it's all good. Up the Dorfers.
I didn't spoil it. Whoa, whoa. I didn't freaking spoil it. Don't come at me with that nonsense. I didn't spoil it. All right? I did not spoil it. I'm very conscious of that. I said for the league. I didn't say we won the league. You know? I said for the league. There, where is it? Really just right there. For the league title. It doesn't say I won the league.
Dorfers are natural sprinters, baby.
Oh, you're talking about Twitch. Oh, okay. Okay. Well,
Up them door.
you know. How dare you? I was talking about the live channel because I had a bunch of people that would get mad about me like spoiling the live channel. And I'm like, I didn't spoil it. I'm really trying to be conscious of that. I promise. Wargiven, thank you for the 22 months. That's a lot of months, dude. Deadman, thank you for the 4. Natural sprinters, baby. Dwarfs are natural sprinters, right? If Gimli taught us one thing. Stones, thank you so much for the 8 months. Alcaric, thank you for the 6 months. Iconair, thank you for the prime. Alcaric, congrats on that silver bacon. I appreciate it. Who cooked my bacon? You did, my guy. You did. You cooked your bacon. We need, everybody say it with me, a goalkeeper. Okay, that is the goal today. We have 0 goalkeepers going into next season. We need at least 1, probably 2. The YouTube page up to date. The YouTube page is completely caught up on Floridsdorfer streams. Yes. Isn't that awesome? Shout out to Smug. Shout out to Gadget. The YouTube is completely caught up with Floridsdorfer streams. This is the next edition of Floridsdorfer. We are going to sign an actual goalkeeper, in real life goalkeeper, like red-blooded goalkeeper today. I love the silver bacon. I'm scared what'll happen if I eat it. You get a random superpower. It's, anything from the Fantastic Four. So 25% chance you turn into a rock. The other 75%, though, is pretty sick. You know? Sounds good to me. Roll the dice.
The fact plat's on fire, you better call FEMA. My rhyme's so hot I'm seeing red like Nick Lima. When the chat starts dwarfing, I'll be at the front. With a beer in my hand and ready to confront any Salzburg fan that steps to my face. We're Floridsdorfer AC and we'll put you in your place.
Halt! What up with the 17 months laying down of the bars?
Be known as Roby Martimus Vander Edwards Klebenho. Definitely the first and only of his name.
Vander Edwards Klebenho. I couldn't have written any better, Captain Backlog. Thank you for the 9 months. That's fantastic. Congrats on your Twitch child. Yeah, that's a poem. Those are bars. Dude, put that to music and you've already outdone Future. That's what, well, who said that? You said, God. It takes talent. What are you talking about? Unbelievable.
I told my doctor that I think I'm losing my hearing. He asked me, can you describe the symptoms? I said sure. Homer is fat and balding, Marge has big blue hair.
That's a B. Love you back, puss. How we doing? I need a goalkeeper, man. We have no money. We have no goalkeeper. It's great. It's great. I'm fine.
Oh snap. Feels like I've been here longer, I guess. Keep up the good work here, Mr. Shannon.
Oh, dude, we can get up to 49,000. Yes! Freaking got it! Alright, so how you sign... am I trying to sell somebody? I feel like I'm trying to sell somebody. Am I waiting for a sale? That sounds like something I would do. No, I'm not. Okay, cool. Sick. I just accidentally clicked on the entire country of Austria. So we have no goalkeeper. $49,000 in the transfer budget. And we're probably going to need to sell somebody to be able to bring in a goalkeeper or two. I would love for that person to be Christian Turden. To be honest with you, I would absolutely love it. Palkin Besiktas, I know you've got $9 million sitting around there somewhere. Prefer to stay at Floridsdorfer, but open to speaking to other clubs. Well, guess what, Christian?
My wife called from work and said three ladies just got flowers and they're gorgeous. That's probably why they got flowers, I replied. Guess I'm gonna have to get used to the couch again.
Yo! Yo! Chill!
Months now that I have a fictional buddy on Twitch. Weird but glad it happened at the same time.
Fortin, it's not weird. It's parasocial. It's a scientific experiment. Bobek, thank you for the 14 months. Thank you for the 4. Paco, appreciate the 6. Feels like I've been here longer, I guess. I would have thought you've been here longer, Paco, but at least you got that silver bacon now. To sign this player. People redeeming sign this player for me to sign a goalkeeper. I mean, I don't have money, right? Did he ever go vlogging that girl he saved from the mouse? No, we're doing that today, actually. So we are going in real life streaming around New York after this stream today. Like immediately after this stream today. That's where we're going to raid over to. It's going to be fun. If you ever wanted to see Zealand walk around Chinatown, now's your chance. The end of the stream today. All right. Hello, YouTube! Hey, what's up? How you doing? Okay. Welcome to the stream. Stan! Thanks for the 3 months, Stan. How you doing?
Just finished the last 3 episodes on YouTube. Love that everything is up yo date. Shout out editors.
I know. Every weekend we want to catch up. Last weekend we missed it, but Stan the Keeper, we are up to date on what happened the previous week. Now, be perfect. Why manage in a poor league? You're a poor league. God. Unbelievable. You gonna tell me Bobby Smith plays in a poor league? You gonna tell me Owen Vanderhorst plays in a poor league? Burnley would be dying to have this guy. Actually, you think Burnley's interested? We could use the money. I kind of see your point.
A mafia boss got double-crossed by a polygamist and called in a hitman. He told the hitman, I want his wife, dead, I want his wife, dead, I want his wife, dead, I want his wife, dead. Three months have flown by.
That was a weird joke, I get it. That was funny. What happened with Brighton? Why are people mentioning Brighton in my chat? Let's just look up Brighton, huh? What'd they do? They beat Tottenham today? Not today. Oh, yesterday. Well, that was yesterday when Arsenal lost too, right? Or Arsenal lost. No, they lost on Saturday. Arsenal and Tottenham just like fumbled the bag, you know? Arsenal lost to Southampton, Brighton. Okay, that was, yeah, Brighton beat Tottenham on Saturday. Okay. And nothing happened. Manuel, I'm not letting Manuel go. Not so fast. Get your hands off of Manuel. I swear to God.
2 years. The only relationship I've had longer than this one is with my wife, and like that relationship is completely one-sided. Stay easy, stay breezy, stay beautiful.
Always.
Up the Dorfers.
Absolutely. Easy breezy, beautiful Dorfers. Any lone goalkeepers, perhaps? No? Okay, cool. I didn't want goalkeepers. I don't even want them. Reed, thank you for being a great mod. Thank you for the 2 years. Calamix, appreciate the 3 months. Dorfers are playing right now. They got FM'd? Yeah, well, they probably did. You know how much money they're spending on wages compared to, like... That's what people be like, well, you know... Well, Man City losing to Burnley, I think they got FM'd. Like, what do you think actually happened? Do you think Burnley outpossessed, outshot, and out-XG'd Manchester City? Manchester City's got a GDP higher than half the countries on the face of the earth. Burnley fired Sean Dyche because he wasn't 4-4-2 enough. Okay? Seriously. Like, the only way that these teams win these games is by FMing them. Right? Like, there's no, you don't just go, oh, yeah, well, Norwich just ticky-tacked the out of, like, Liverpool, right? That's what happened. Sadio Mane simply could not get through, like, Max Aarons. That was it. No chance. Jamal Lewis, locked down. It's like, oh my God, what? What? Dude, go to Brazil, man. Slovenia is mine. Get out of Slovenia. Manchester, get out of Slovenia. All right, we got an offer for Turden. Give me the 9 million and I'm out of here. Give me 9.5. No, they're gonna run away. I freaking knew it. Why did I do it then if I knew it? Gates on little 12.5 million. We're not gonna be able to get him. Not only do I not have the money, we're also not gonna. 8.5 million for Helmut Fink. Not that we'd want to start this guy right now, but he will be a great goalkeeper sometime in the future. Okay, we're about to have no goalkeeper. Olafson's going to start this friendly because we have no other first-team goalkeeper at the club. We need to make a sale, and then we need to make a signing. Okay. How do you like international management? Very poorly put together, but it's still fun because international management is fun. Every match is huge, big pressure, and it's like a nice relief. It's a nice break from the normal club stuff. Big up, Zenu at FM. Love your content. Oh, dude, what's up? Biggest advice for a club that just got promoted to the championship? Pray. Because the League One to championship jump is the single biggest jump in Football Manager. Now, loans are going to be very effective. Get a senior affiliate in the Prem.
Stream and YouTube chat get a poll to decide who was the best player that season. We shall call it the Ballon d'Or. Your thoughts, Z?
I love it. It's the best idea anybody's ever had in the history of the world. Right ahead of the wheel and sliced bread. Boost. We should do that. Dolphin, thank you for the 9 months.
When Steve Harvey fights with his wife and kids, it's quite the family feud.
I think if Steve Harvey is absolved from any conflict in his personal life, although I'm sure he's like secretly an awful guy, but I don't know that for sure, actually. I do not know that for sure. Come on, Christian. What's my financial retention? 30%? What? We're secure. We're in the Champions League. Group stage. What do you mean 30%? Guys, what happens when I don't touch this save for 4 days? All heck breaks loose. Hey, we play a non-league team in the first round. Nice. I'm pretty sure we have to play a non-league team in the first round. That's like the requirement. All right, Tim Blake's got himself a loan move. This is good. We need to loan these guys out. This is good. Get yourself a loan move. And what we also need is like literally some. Oh, mama. Oh, okay. How do I end up with you on my team? He's interested. Vladimir Camara of Portugal, of course, is interested. And so am I. I'm intrigued. Great name, Vladimir Camara. Incredibly intelligent. Good. Oh, he's so good. He's so good. He's disgustingly good. I'm prioritizing.
Almost a year. Been loving the streams. Also, any big transfers yet?
Yes, we have a couple of huge signings. Somebody didn't watch the YouTube. I don't know. But what was that, Zealand? Keep it together. Gotta stay normal. Okay. We've got a few guys on our scouting priority list right now because we scouted like every U21 World Cup, U20 World Cup people. Does your free agent offer a glitch when trying to unselect certain positions in delivery settings? You trying to buy free agents on Amazon? What are you doing? Do your free agent offers glitch when trying to unselect certain options in delivery settings? I believe that's probably an error in translation, so probably like in contract setting. No, I've never had a glitch negotiating with free agents. That's something I would report to the forums if that is happening. The settings cog. Where is the, like here? Like in scouting and in here? Like your filters? I've never had any issues in there, no. That's, I mean. Hope you're doing well. I am, Matter. I'm doing well. Kukara, thank you for the tier 1. Floridsdorfer scored. Oh, wait, hold on. It'll be faster if I go to FUT mob here. Do we go? Equalizer for Floridsdorfer. Where's the other team? Lustenau? Dang it, Lustenau won. Come on, Dorfers! Come on, Floridsdorfer! Better freaking. Right now, Lustenau's 3 points ahead if the Dorfers draw. If the Dorfers get a win, then they stay 1 point behind Austria Lustenau, sailing ahead of Blau-Weiss-Linz. Need another goal. Come on, Floridsdorfer. We need another goal here. We need another goal. It's 1-1 with Grazer AK right now. 53rd minute. Another goal for Floridsdorfer. They stay behind Lustenau, who blew out Dornbirn earlier today. Whatever. Don't even care. Don't even care. Oh, Pavel Buka. I know Pavel Buka. Personally, lovely guy. Matt Wood. A lot of these should be we started scouting somebody. Lindo Nkosi, Sergei Naidenov, Roman, Sergei, Dennis, Mikhail. Yeah, with that price tag as well? Don't think so, boss. Nope. Appreciate it. Modu Diop. Yeah, sure. Ibrahim
Decided to manage in Greece for a challenge.
Fun?
If you like impossible finances and trying to beat 4 teams with crazy resources, it is fun.
Sounds like you like pain. Probably get that checked out. Also, good luck. Ricardinho. Ah, yes. A forward of average ability at Clemio. Whose agent thinks he would be an absolute superstar for me. You know what? Sumit Singh, so many. Oh, never mind. He's so unathletic. I would literally never sign him. Shout out to Fiji, though, for making it to that under World Cup, whatever. Yo, Cuba, let's go! Come on, Cuba! You got to beat Curacao now, and Suriname's got to lose to the United States by 18. But it is possible. Man, if they'd only won. Well, Blanche played a pretty good game for Cuba, too. If only, if only. Just right. We are training. We are in the preseason because our preseason starts like at the end of the previous season. There is actually no time between our seasons. Oh, I need to sell Christian Turden. 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 For a healthy profit. He was worth it, and he was a good player for us last season, but this is also time for him to move. Okay. We need to sell Christian Turden and then build ourselves a team. I just won my first ever Champions League the other day with Monaco. Let's go, Knucklehead! Congratulations. I have 30%, you don't. Well, we'll get it. Rodrigo, thank you for the 6 months. And enjoy that pain. Enjoy it. Waffle, thanks for the 4. Appreciate it. 4 months as part of the Hammers, Bacon, Emotes, subsection of the Discord's wild. How long did it take you to challenge the first division? Our third season was the first season we really challenged in the first division. We finished second. We got into, Champions League, best place playoffs. And we finished second for 3 years, and then we finally won the top league. We built it, organically. Really, really good team. Yeah, I just love the guys. I love the club. I just love everybody. All right, come on now. Come on now. Bite! Bite! Dang it, man. I can't help but feel if I had offered him, like... Okay, I know how good this guy is right now. I'm going to make the decision right now about if I'm ever going to sign this guy or not. I'm not. Then why am I going to put him on my end of contract shortlist? Just for the mystery? Literally for the mystery? Have you ever used ScreenFlow and preferences to find Wonder Kids? I only thing I know about ScreenFlow is that you can change what landing screens you go to out of certain things. I don't know how that would help you find Wonder Kids though. I'll be honest. What's the lowest bid you'd sell Turden for? Probably 7.5. His wages are in excess. Oh, what do you mean? What do you mean? You're in the Bundesliga. What are you talking? What wages are you asking for? His wages are in excess of what I'd be prepared to pay. Okay. What do you what are you talking about? I'll offer him out for 8 right now. I swear. Better get a freaking offer for that. Sad for Derby, they're down. Oh no, did they just give up a goal? No, they lost. I guess that's official relegation for them. I knew they were close. If it is official relegation for them, what an effort. What a spirited effort from Derby. That's what it's all about. And they'll probably bounce back up because honestly, they were a mid-table team quality-wise this year with what they had going on. Bala scored a brace. Nira scored. Vanderhorst scored. Boy, he's hot. We blew out Dinamo Zagreb. Okay.
Zian Jam.
Zian! What's up? It's your boy, Zian. Thank you for Waffle Launcher for the 5 months as part of the Hammers. Gontier, I appreciate the 10. Yes, we do have big transfers, and I cannot lie. We like big transfers. We've got Tarjan Sjørgren Jakobsen, a beastly complete wingback out of Norway. He's going to be joining us. Very balanced, just turned 18. Going to be able to develop all season and next season and the season after that. And honestly, just keep developing until, he becomes the greatest fullback of all time. That's generally the idea. He's already got great first touch. He works super hard up and down the wings and has an incredible burst to create separation and catch up to people, react quickly, block crosses, all that stuff. All that stuff. And then we signed Alex Nazareno. He's a center back out of Ecuador, 18 years old, immediately an impact player, I think, for us. Him and Lauritsen coming in, and with the other young Norwegian, Torbjornsen, we have on the team. That's why we need to move. Need to move on from Christian Turden. We brought in Max Rayfield, incredibly tall American center back. but it doesn't look like he's got great potential, but it doesn't really matter because he's worth a lot more than the $0 we paid. We're also going to be bringing in Colombian international midfielder Hector Elman Zapata. He was on Next Gen's Top 50 Wonder Kids, and he is, in fact, completely free. That was, again, a completely free transfer. Sjurgen Jakobsen, we paid $1.7 million for. Nazareno, we paid $650,000 for. We also brought in Abdu Zheng, who is just good, not great, but we also signed him for $145,000. And Maramutu, we signed for free on a flyer, the Canadian forward, and he is certainly a developmental project. Hopefully we can loan him out to the second division. Those are the signings we have right now. Thoughts on the U.S. national team deciding to bunker down in Cincy and play Ghana this summer? I mean, we needed to play Ghana somewhere, and it wasn't going to be at the World Cup, so I'm glad we could find the right place to play them. Master Stitch, thank you for the 6 months, the Prime. Thank you for the 22 months, Derek. Oh. As for playing in Ohio, honestly, unless we're playing a team from Latin America, right, I feel like we should be able to play in more parts of the U.S. I get why they don't play the Mexican national team in LA, right? Like, I get it. I get why they, like, take the Mexican national team and they're like, have you ever been to Boston? Maine is fantastic this time of year. But, like, Ghana? Do we really need to go to, like, Man City and Liverpool have also put in offers for Miran Badsim? This is annoying. I found him first! Obviously, we couldn't act on it, so it doesn't matter. But I'm gonna be that kid in the corner that's just sitting there like, I found him first. I did find him first. Did I end up watch? Oh, I went to watch Mold. Apparently, they're playing a friendly or something. Ow! My ears. Sorry. Hey, Brazil, you ever see? Yeah, you ever been to Boise? Brazilian youth national team. You ever been to Boise? By chance? Lovely this time of year. The mountains. Oh, it's incredible. Hey, then another one. It's not quite as good as the first guy, which is why we're not shortlisting him and freaking out about it, but it's pretty good. Could be better. Vyacheslav. I feel like at that point you just kind of sneezed on the birth certificate, you know. Good old Miran Kadsim. Good old Miran. Yeah, I don't think he's interested in a transfer anymore there, Bob. Appreciate it, though. Weezers, thank you for the 13 months. And Automatrix with the 30. Oh, those are a lot of months. Wow. Tony Velenia of Tigres. Interesting. You don't suck. But you play in a league that sucks. Yes, 16 to 21 million. That is definitely the amount of money that I have to spend. You nailed it. How about we don't waste our time scouting that guy? Or a Mosey Shand. There really is not a good Fijian player. I don't know why. I mean, we thought there was. Sue me. I'm an optimist. They made the under whatever World Cup, under 20 World Cup, and we thought, you know what? There's a good player here. This guy knows his target audience. He brought the Slovakians. All you need to do to get my attention is bring the Slovakians. I mean, we all know that. And here you are on my daughter's wedding day with Slovakians. Let's talk. Luke Lasso! Oh, but he's bad. Of course he's bad. Ted Lasso's child. Literal child. Not good. Love your content. I love you, Hermes. I love you. Slovenians are better. I mean, well, we do have a nice balance of Slovenians and Slovakians, but we did have the entire Slovakian Young Player of the Year, like the top 3 were all us. And I feel like that is when you know you have an addiction, right? When you get to that point and you're like, okay. $8 million for Turden. Come on. Bird in the hand's better than two in a bush
2
here.
months away from the year. Keep up the great content, Z-Man.
I know that these teams have this amount of money. They will. We're going to get something like this for one of them. Let it keep it going, Donkey. Thank you for the 10 months. Keep it going. Z-Lasso. Zlso. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. So, Zlso is flying. Who are you? Who are you people? Only real OGs will understand. I have an end of contract goalkeeper. Just like somebody to hold the place. Like somebody whose contract's expiring. Only Juan Diego Castillo because he's on. Oh no, he's actually expiring. Okay. We could totally sign Juan Diego Castillo. Nah. Why does it switch to overview? Why? Where is she? He's wanted by Zurich and Fartseam. Okay. Very exciting times at Zealand Corp here. Let's let you hello, Juan. How you doing? Oh, okay. How about no? So what I'm thinking is, Juan, 2 years is good. Joel doesn't know me. Well, let me teach you something about myself, Joel. Let me teach you something about. I love a good clause, and we are gonna try and really depress this clause. Big ol' international cap bonus if you make the national team. Big ol' team of the year bonus, right? Which you're not gonna get, one. And then, oh no, we're not. Nope. 244. All right. See, I understand where you're coming from, but 273. You see, you're not moving as much as I would hope, and so I'm gonna do the same thing that you just did and go 286. No, I'll give you 21,000 there. All right. We're very close to a deal. Are we? Are we very close to a deal? There's no chance, right? I'm just gonna like, Kobe! Rest in peace from downtown. Let's take a shot here. I really don't want to spend this amount of money on a backup goalkeeper. No cap. So... You can't put assist bonus. It's not a goalkeeper. I like the way you're thinking, though. I like the way you are thinking. I don't even like this guy, right? Like, I really don't even like this guy. If he makes international appearance, one international appearance, okay, then you get 402,000. I'm gonna, well, we'll see. We'll see if I actually want to do that deal. But at least we have a contract on a goalkeeper before we hit this deadline where I don't have a started, or I don't have like a first team goalkeeper on the roster. Yeah, well, you guys stink. Whatever. All right, so we're gonna have to wait a little bit on that. We're going to the UAE. Fun, very fun. I am looking forward to having some quality time with Mate Balaz. I feel like we could really bond if he got to know me. So I'm just looking forward to it. Z has noticed one of my comments too, actually. Life equal double completed. So we're there. I wish these manager details say tends to prefer clauses. Be true. Yeah. Offer turned into clubs. What do you think we're doing here, man? What do you think we are doing? What do you think? What do you think we've done? Just spent the last month like wandering around the facility, like, oh god, I can't wait for somebody to call about Christian. Oh yeah, we've been offering him out like almost every day. I promise, folks. We are trying, Volko. We're trying. Ah, the Dolphins have scored again. Unbelievable! It's Austria! It's Floridsdorfer AC! Can't find them. There we go. There we go. And welcome to Zealand News. I'm your host, Zealand. Today's top story: Floridsdorfer AC with the 2-1 lead over Grazer AK to stay a point off the league title right now and promotion to the top division. Big old goal for Floridsdorfer, bagged by yours truly, to be determined. My favorite athlete. The first goal was Thomas Karbovnik. I was assisted by your boy Anthony Schmid. Right, Daniel Rackberger's in. Oliveira's out for Marcel Monsberger, who's picked up a yellow card. Doesn't matter who scored it. Floridsdorfer's got the lead in the 71st minute, Bob. Unbelievable stuff from Floridsdorfer at the Falkplatz. They are playing at the Falkplatz today. Rest in peace to the greatest stadium in the history of the sport. Unbelievable news on Zealand News. We'll keep you updated on further updates for Floridsdorfer against Grazer AK. But the Dorfers trying to stay 1 point off the top of the league. They are there. They're doing just enough. We'll see if they can close it out. Later on Zealand News, I'm your host, Zealand, on the Zealand News Network. Okay. Lightning. Lightning bolt. Lightning bolt. Anthony Schmid scored.
Sorry, I need to put it down until it cools down. In all seriousness, thank you for all you do, Zed. You are a gift to us all less than 3.
Here's a hot take for you. Ah, ouch. Ooh, ah, ha, ah, ooh. Sorry, I need to put it down until it cools down. Okay. Right. I'm gonna give it a B plus. I'd never heard a joke like that before. You know, I feel like it actually did pretty well. I'd never heard a joke like that before. I'm gonna go ahead and give it an O. Okay. That's my official response. Let's select our team for this here little trip to the UAE. Ballas, Ding, Brodniak, Bobby, Owen, Turden's going. Hector Elman Zapata's going. Nira, Sestak, Simcoe. Nick Lima will just carry him. He's got a pulled ankle. He's fine. Jean Rogel, Manuel Oberschmied, Klaus Lauritsen's ineligible. We'll add him when he gets here. Vince Brody, Kuba, Madu, Marcel, Paul, Pablo, Arling, Mablanche. Can't. Oh, he's not here right now. We'll take Raffanello and Sioden and Ivan Guzman and Joel Shabalala. Then we'll take a goalkeeper from either the amateur team or the youth teams, which would be Soren Brosch, right? And Helmut, or no, we're going to take 18-year-old Josef Volkert as the 2 goalkeepers that we've got right now on the team. So that is our training camp squad right now. 27 lads headed to the UAE. Just a couple of dudes being dudes, lads being lads. Really looking forward to it. Let's shift to we'll do some transfer music. Take us to the Pokemart. You know what I'm saying? Take me to the Pokemart. Beer, thank you for the 13 months.
Good news. You may have been correct about IFKS Kilstuna's affiliate link with AFCS Kilstuna. I got them promoted, and the connection got terminated. I just played AFCS Kilstuna in the league and got their manager sacked. Awkward.
No, JLab, I've actually done that to my affiliate before. I've had my affiliate club do that to me. They got promoted when we were in Portugal and canceled the affiliation, and I was like, great, thanks. So I knew I was going to be right. I'm glad that you not only have made it into the same division, but started to beat them already. White Mamba, thank you so much for the 5 months part of the hammers. I did increase the cooldown, yes. But that's okay. We've got a couple lookups. So we can do a couple lookups. We have Tom Roth and Noah Mbamba. Castillo's transfer delayed due to the work permit. We'll get news on it tomorrow. Okay. Hadzic is probably on the end of contract. Let's drop.
Lost the Croaky Cup final on pens. Learned to really love them by managing them in FM22. Trying to make myself feel better now by giving. Take my money, Zed.
Oh, Mary, I will. I'm sorry about the loss. Okay, so we've got Tim Roth. Oh, no. It's a simple name, so I know I've spelled it right. He not be here. Line! Line! How about Noah Mbamba? He is at Dortmund, 22 years old, 13 Belgian caps, worth 33 to 52 million. I actually clicked on the wrong thing. Gotta love it. He went from Club Bruges to Juventus, 35 million, played 2 years, played 19 matches over 2 years, then bought by Dortmund for 32 million and played 25 matches in his first season. So looks like he's just settled into being a regular starter at Dortmund. He did win Serie A and the Coppa Italia with Juventus while he was there. He won Serie A twice at Juventus while he was there. So it looks like they've reestablished themselves the best team in Italy. Good for them. And Noah Mbamba just balling out at Dortmund, 22 years old, regular for Belgium, regular for Dortmund.
Ask you, Zed,
he's done it.
Choose one team between Valia Reykjavik, Valerenga and Ake.
Tom? Oh. This person definitely wrote. Did I? Oh, just blind. Cool. But Tom, he's at Cologne, 22 years old. Not as good as our boy Mbamba, obviously, but you know, at Cologne's not bad. He moved from Dortmund's youth teams to Cologne for 165,000. He's yet to make a first-team appearance for them. Despite playing 80 matches with their second team, after making just 2 appearances for Dortmund's second team down in the third Bundesliga, he is playing in the German 4th division 80 times. Playing kind of well. Marginally well. I have a couple transfer offers. Hopefully one is for Turden. He's accomplished nothing, so Tom should probably move. Should probably move. Not gonna lie to you. If I was Tom, that is not. It's not none of the stuff that we wanted. If I was Tom, that's not exactly the career I'd be going for. Trying to get into the first team. Not succeeding, but trying. I want to play FM so bad, but I have to work on my undergrad. Well, you can do both. Hit continue, do one thing. Hit continue, do one thing. He scored versus Wolfsburg already? Oh, so in real life, he's doing better than he is here, obviously. Do. Don't listen to Z on that thesis, man. Well, that's how I ended up here. I did, however, I did get my degrees. You know, as somebody with multiple degrees, chat. Sorry. We were saying. Oh, is this the Austria barrage that we get? Gotta love the Austria barrage. All the Austrian players from our scouting. I really can't act on any of this nonsense. Manuel Baum, we have transfer offers. No, I want to loan him. Can I not transfer list him? Is that possible? Okay, I really need to change this, and I have no idea why I haven't up to this point. Save myself so much time by doing that. Oh, it's because he's on the amateur team. Right, so it doesn't matter. I didn't even save it, did I? I literally just did that and didn't save it. Yep. I am a professional. Confirm. Okay.
Big 5.
We
Many more to
clicked
come.
confirm. Oh, he's here. Oh my. Well, I was going to delay the transfer anyways, so it makes complete sense that we'd be delaying the signing of a free agent that we don't have enough transfer budget for. It's all part of the experience. Really? All part of the experience. Who needs more transfer revenue retention? More than 30%. It's 50% and then goes to 30% after we make 42 million. So I do get half of the money from a transfer, which, like, is okay. Rudkins, thank you so much for the 5 months. Appreciate it. And Visual, I appreciate the 8 months. That stinks. Christian Kuba has torn his hamstring. Out for 3 months. Unfortunate. Now, we do have other people that can play that position, but that is essentially going to take him out, I think, for the rest of his Floridsdorfer career, because by the time he is actually, like, functional again, we will very likely have moved by him as an option to try and actually claim, like, playing time. Rest in peace, Christian Kuba. His potential was at least good. We really did scout the entire Fijian U20 team, didn't we? I think they were all, or it was U23, right? It's U23 something, I don't know. There are a lot of properly aged individuals. Oliver Dovin, hello. Enzo Delilo. Hey there, Delilo. What's it like in Napoli? We'll leave it there. Come back to it. We'll leave it there. We'll leave it there. Xingpeng, okay, Xingpeng. Oh, they lost to Curacao. And just like that, Alfredo Malblanche's boys are out of the Gold Cup. At least they made the Gold Cup. You know, it's like progress is a national team, right? Why is chat so dead when there are 1.6k viewers? we doing? What were we doing? We were doing something. I don't really remember. Oh, chakras are cleansed. Who are we signing? We're selling Turden. I need this deal, dude. I need this deal. So did you just wait for somebody to mention a dead chat to do that? No, we do that about once a stream. Cleanse the chakras. You know, if you're ever feeling down, you just hit a cat gym, right? I actually never heard that before. I've been streaming for like 4 years. I don't think I've ever heard that. I mean, I know my mom buys all of my viewers. I'm just saying that, like, wait, what? Why'd the dude get the whole body? That 4 years. I've been streaming for 4 years. My name's Zealand. I've been streaming for 4 years. Ask me anything. Oh my god. Back to watching Gio Reyna highlights. I can't blame you on that one. This is just like one hamstring and then the other. No, I'm sorry. That was mean. It's funny. It's also mean. I was promised 4 stamps from being here. Look, you got to take that up with MomBot. It ain't me, dog. I don't know. I will tell you, when I blew up initially, like the first, you know, of the streaming, right? The first, I was like, pretty sure this is my mom. I'm pretty sure my mom just like is buying viewers. I was at least 40% sure. Like in the first time it went like, and then there's just 100 people watching. I was like, I feel like I've talked to you guys about that before. I was suspicious. Now, though, of course, I'm not suspicious. You know, cool videos about squad rotation. I think it's more about just setting up your training in the right way so that people recover accurately. Having 2 people that you trust playing each position on the field is very important to me. That's the biggest key. Is I build an 18, 19 man team essentially of 18, 19 players that I like being on the field, and then you have some deeper cover just in case those injuries show up. But are we supposed to collect paychecks for watching Z? Probably. Line up on the left. Dude, the 18 million asking price here on Bobby to Zolta Varagum. Like, there's no way, right? He wouldn't react well to being offered out. I get that. That's like part of being here, is that nobody actually wants to leave. Because we're in the Champions League now, so they're like, I don't want to leave. But this guy wants to leave because we've convinced them that he should leave. And he's got good value, and he's got a lot of teams interested in him. Now, normally, that's something I'm very happy about, okay? I'm on loan from Ben's chat. Fair. Appreciate that. Feyenoord made a certain offer. They did. Wasn't a good one. It was $3 million up front, $1.5 million on clauses, or $1.5 million on installments, 20 or 30% profit. And that's not where we're looking to go. We're looking to double that. Now we know that Braga are looking at 4 million. Rennes don't want to step up to this current offer, but neither of those teams are listed here. That's like the very interesting thing to me.
Seems like a fair swap.
Seen Pep trying to get some goalkeeper gloves for Zach Steffen. Seems like a fair swap. I don't really get it, but I'm assuming it's dumping on Steffen. Right over. Does it ever make you nervous? Like, are you ever imagining 2K people sitting in front of you in a small stadium or something watching you? Not really, no. But it's also like, I live a very different life to most people every single day. Whether you're feeling good, whether you're feeling bad, whether you're like well rested, right? Whether you've eaten a lot, whether you're hydrated, whether you're not hydrated, whether you've shaved, whether you got a haircut recently or not, I am in front of people. A lot of people. Every day. Whether I'm filming a YouTube video, recording a podcast, on a stream 5 days a week, I am in front of people every day.
My wife just
every single day. It's just different. It's just a different way to, yeah, a bunch of people staring at me. I didn't mean to cut that off. My wife just finished a 40-week bodybuilding program. It was a boy and he weighs 7 pounds, 6 ounces. Congratulations, Viper. Also, boo! We only heard that one once before. Surprisingly. Right? Surprisingly. Started in the Lulucho Academy. Now I'm a subscriber in Z's chat. This is the big leagues right here. Stepping up to the plate. Well, thank you, Viper. Thank you, Widowmaker. Official Dutchie, thank you for the 6. And Reed gifted 5 subs. Goodness! Various Bear, thank you for the 6 months. Zach, thank you for the Prime.
Only one more for a baby. Anyways, I just wanted to shout out my fingers. I know I can always count on love from Boston.
Oh, you did? Yeah. I know. Shout out to my fingers. I know I can always count on them. Ah, okay. Okay. Floridsdorfer's won! Let's go! All right, let's see if we... Okay, Cologne, Besiktas, Copenhagen, Feyenoord, Torino, Watford. You guys remembered that, right? Let's see how well I do. Cologne. Yes. Besiktas. Feyenoord. Watford. I got 4 out of 6. Well, the other ones. Copenhagen and Torino. Okay. Copenhagen! My favorite club. Can really say it with enthusiasm. Torino is the one that I really didn't remember. Okay. Torino. And we are going to offer them out for 8 million. Okay, that's all 6 major interested clubs right there. All 6 major interested clubs right there. Oh, we need to add Mel Blanchet to the training camp. That dude just like ditched. What are your thoughts on scoring 114 goals with Lewandowski in one season? I mean, I like that on Twitter. It's pretty impressive. It's one of those things that Football Manager is just absolutely insane. He still won't win the Ballon d'Or because Lionel Messi like got out of bed in the morning and got a new tattoo or something. Be like, well, yeah. Did you see that one goal? Hey, we got 5 offers. It's just like a collaboration. Are you guys just like, we're all in this together? This is frustrating. All right, why are they all calling each other? Like, yo, we can totally depress the price of this guy. Like, what if? Okay, and we just hit the contract deadline for all of our staff, which is cool. Bala's got a tight thigh. Same. You don't see me whining about it. Amateur coach out of contract. So let's sort this out first. These all open-ended. They're all open-ended. Okay. Now I'm willing to wager I won't get 8, but I should be able to get 7.5 out of one of them. Let's see. 7.75. Or I could get 8. I could probably get 8. Colin put down 7.75 million. All right. Yo, what's up, my dude? How about 8.5? Dang it. 8, what's up? That's what I'm freaking talking about. Give ultimatum to selected clubs, which would be 0. 8.5. How you doing? How about 9? Ooh, you look like you want to drop an 8.75. No! What's up? Welcome to the Thunderdome. I read all of Donald Trump's books. 9.5. Dang it. That was the one I learned in Art of the Deal right there. That was the one I learned in Art of the Deal. Okay. 9. Dang it. Give me that 9. So help me. Give me that 9. Inject it into my veins. Torino for 9 million. We got it! Yeah, we got 9, baby. Let's go. Alrighty, kids. Cologne, Feyenoord, Watford. Sorry, you guys were not Torino. So, Cologne, Feyenoord, Watford. I'm going to offer them out for 9.5. Or 10. No, you know what? Let's just go 10. Cologne, Feyenoord, Watford. I feel like I'm hacking the mainframe here. I feel like we're really making some pretty incredible progress. Give me that 9.5 sauce. So we got 9 million down for Torino. We're going to be able to buy a goalkeeper that's at least decent quality. We're going to be able to afford the other free goalkeeper, and life is good, right? Life is good. That deserves a...
Julian Brandt! Yeah!
Probably does, doesn't it? Okay, you are an amateur coach. Okay. 1, congrats. 2, you're bad. We're gonna feel this out. So Ice Warrior DK has expired contractually. We are gonna keep this person because they're incredibly cheap and they are actually incredibly good at scouting for the price. So I know that makes immediate sense. Martin Stranzel. All right. So what I need to do is break out the handy Google Sheet. Now, you don't get to see any of this stuff on here. This is where I write all the scripts for my videos, too. All right. Coaching contracts. I mean, my Google Sheet's been pretty slow recently. I don't know why. Obviously, my internet's fine, so I don't really know what's going on. Did Bodstein go to Man U, or we? No, he has offers from Man U, Man City, and Liverpool. We can't get him. His wage demands alone have shot up to 1.5 million on the low side. He's gone. Is he using paint again? No, I promise. So what we need to use that for is to keep track of who's out of a contract and whether we can do better than them. Now, how much are we paying Beer Baroness on wage? That's pretty good. Contract. Okay. Just go through all this. Oh, we actually have a player. Rabom Wopilier, of course, hanging out. Igor Pajic. We're going to release Igor Pajic. 20 years old. Youth contract finally over. Never really made it anywhere near professional level, I think. Okay. Staff. Coaching staff. Month to month. So our month to month coaches are we just need to write their names down here. So we have Rabom Wopilier. We have Moreno Pisoni. Dominic Drobish. That's not how you spell that. Okay. Dominic Drobish, Mark Lorius, Marko Petrovic, Goose yourself, King Regulus, and Martin Stranzel. And all of these are coaches? No, one Goose Yourself is head performance analyst. And Petrovich and Pasoni are performance analysts. All right. So then what we do is we're going to go to training coaches edit. And here we see that we do need another goalkeeping coach, obviously, because we only have one goalkeeping coach. And we're not a poverty club anymore. So the first person we're looking for is Robum Wilpelier. Now, Robum is doing a wonderful job with technical coaching. It's actually a 4-star technical coach. It's going to be hard for us to beat. Right, and it looks like we got a lot of 4-star coaching around. So 4-star technical. Thank you. On possession. Boss tech. I know what I'm pretty sure we've reached the point where IL has decided that we should have done this on a sheet. But this is literally just for tracking who's out of contract. Normally, when I'm a huge club, we'll create a sheet with like literally every coach on it. We know exactly what they're doing. So Drobish.
Still trying to get Iol to be my friend.
21 months. I'm still trying to get IL to be my friend. Yo, Drobish isn't going anywhere. Okay, he's 4.5 stars on attacking technical. All right, what about Lorius? Lorius is a fitness coach. He does a really good job with it. Okay. Yeah, but he's not me. Fitness coach Regulus is there. Okay, Regulus, 4.5 stars attacking technical. Tactical, sorry. 4.5. Then Stranzel. Where are you, Stranzel? Defending technical. Got it. Defending tech. 4 stars. So we could replace Stranzel there. This is like some of the most important stuff we do because our research about training, staff really does have a significant impact. The quality of the staff, the quality of the training has a really significant impact on the players. So Martin Stranzel, defensive technical is what we'll work on first. Let's see if we can find somebody that is able to do they can do it all. No? Neil, how about this, but then 4 out of 5, huh? 4 people. Okay. You've got to have the defending, though. So we've got Paul Robinson. It's getting paid $123,000 by Millwall to do this. And Paul Robinson is he's All right, I need the star rating calculator. Break it out. What's it, 18, 18, 17? How about no? Thank you. 18, 18, 17. Okay, 18. Hey, when I was on the FM Scout YouTube team, they didn't do that for me. Nah, nah, nah. 18, 17. I actually was. You guys didn't know that. I did YouTube for FM Scout for 1 video. So tactical is 10. Please enter a number. I did. I just also entered a dash, and I feel like you should be able to account for that. Defending tactical is enough. But we are defending technical, which 9, maybe. Yeah, it's 4.5 stars. Watch him also, after all that, just be like a little too expensive. He's not going to want to move, is the thing. I'll give him 5 years. That honestly really counts for coaches, but he's just going to be... This actually might work. That actually worked. That's kind of insane. Now, Paul Wotan, the Woat, the worst of all time. Probably not. Let's see. We need tactical. But Wotan's got that. Wotan actually might actually be able to do this. What's it? Well, okay, I'm not going to make this mistake again. What are his contract demands? Oh my god. Oh my god. Yes. 15, 15, and then up this to 13, and then what do we get? Or no, he was technical. Ah. Dang it. Definitely 4 stars. 4.5 at tactical though. So we do have that going for us. Technical coach. Ooh, Corneliuson. Interesting combo here. So we've got what, 16 defending, 18 on technical. I actually don't know what's gonna happen there. I mean, we already know that's gonna be something good. And over here is 15, 11, 16. I mean, this could be 4.5. It's not. That just shows you how important the Holy Trinity is right here. Seriously, dude. Watch the Gibraltar video? Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, fine. I know I can't bring this up without us actually watching the first YouTube video I ever made, which is the only video I ever made for the FM Scout YouTube channel. I think I just crashed my computer. Nope. That'd be impressive. The Gibraltar video is simply too overwhelming. There we go. I just opened it 3 times. All right, Chrome's.
Please, number.
I feel like my Chrome's actually been running really slowly recently. Really weirdly. Like, Sheets takes forever to load. Just different stuff. All right, let's see. Zealand's first YouTube video. November of 2018.
Hey, what's up? It's the Ham for FM Scout. I will be giving you my top 5 ways to turn non-EU players into EU players for registration and work permit purposes. Now, this has become more challenging as all of the Eastern European nations, particularly acclimatize to the EU. It's taking longer and longer to get your EU fix, but I still have 5 different locations for you. Everybody ends up in a situation like this. You're PSG, you're sitting here, you're on top of the world. Oh, yes, we're going to win France for the next 35 years on the spin. Oh, no, max 4 non-EU players. Well, I just happen to find 15 fantastic Belarusians that I would like to involve in my PSG sensationalism. So where can I loan these Belarusians out for, say, 2-3 years to make this happen? Well, let's count it down. Drumroll, please. Number 5 is Gibraltar.
Okay. The best part about that, honestly, is you see these little lines. I literally just laid the picture over, like,
Now there's a
this, like, you can see FM on the side. Like, I literally just put a picture of the Rock of Gibraltar over the, like, just pulled it up. So,
huge and incredibly obvious issue with Gibraltar in that we're looking at the entire country right now. It's
it's so savage, just absolutely depleting Gibraltar for no reason. Well, the obvious issue is we're looking at Gibraltar right now, so it can't be that great for this nonsense. This kid's got potential. Yeah, all those scouts at YouTube Corp were like, you know, they were pretty hard. All right, what about Stephen Presley, right? If we do 18 defending and 10 on both of these, right, even though we're only care about technical, right? Then we go over here and it's 17, 17, 15. That's like a nice balance. Now, the only route home is Paul Robinson. Okay, so that we do have somebody that could be better than Martin Stranzel, and it's Paul Robinson. If he decides to sign the contract to come to us, he might not. Totally possible that he won't. I doubt we're going to be able to get 5-star coaches, but what if we could get a 5-star fitness coach? Like, let's check that out. What if we could get another 5-star fitness coach, right? So let's go like 18 and then give me 3 of 4 on 18. Don't like that. Oh, there's 2 people that can give me this on, discipline at 5 though is pretty tough. Determination at 8, pretty tough. That's not a 5-star guy. Why am I doing this? I know it's not a 5-star guy, and yet here I am doing it anyways, just because I'm curious and I want to know if he's 4.5 or not. I think it's 4.5. All right, give me fitness, general attributes. I mean, there's only fitness, so 17. Yeah, he is 4.5. Okay, so Gabriele Bagatini is 4.5. Wow, there's nobody that meets that criteria. Interesting. 18's Gerald Lindholm. Oh, Gerald. He is Austrian, though. So, like, got that going for him. He does have 18 fitness, 11, 16, and then 18 fitness. So, it's probably not. Definitely not. 4.5. Yeah, we keep the fitness guy. Really, the only other thing we can look to improve is probably at Robin Wopilier's technical possession training is what we're going to look to improve. Okay, so technical possession training is literally just technique and mental stuff. It's right on beat, actually. Neil Critchley. Ooh. Oh! No chance. Actually, totally could sign this guy if we really wanted to. And then oh, wait, hold on. The Michael Carrick? It's actually a better coach at this stuff. And his reputation, Continental Pro, out of his mind. Out of his freaking mind! 17. We should get Michael Carrick to come to Floridsdorfer. Absolutely. We're a huge club. Of course we can. Mental, 17. Technical, 16. And we are looking at technical possession. Yeah, 4.5 stars. Boom. Michael Carrick. Getting paid a lot of money? Don't care. I'll wait. 120,000. How about Neil? Neil. What's up, dude? Neil, how you doing? Papa Neil? He's better than Carrick. Don't do this to me. Don't work your way down. I'll give you 4 years. So help me, I will give you 4 years, Neil Critchley. Is he's well, I guess we're just kind of counting on the supremacy of the hiddens because he does have 14 mental. 14 mental and still 16 technical. It's still, okay. Still 4.5. It's literally behind my head. I don't know why I'm doing it over there. It's still 4.5 right there. Literally hovered over the wrong thing. Go Critchley. We're going Critchley. Neil Critchley. Head coach at Blackpool for 3 years. Head coach at Sunderland. Now he's coming in as a coach for Floridsdorfer. That's the type of squad we're building. All right, now I need to look at our performance analysts because, like, I feel like all but one of our performance analysts are. Oh my God, he's bad. Okay, we are gonna have some turnover in the performance analysis department. That is for sure. Now, I appreciate what our performance analysts have done. They've been an important part of our team, for a long time. But I just feel like we as a club should be good enough to sign people like Dr. Stefan Ursen, who are like actually good at stuff. Do you have man management though? That's the thing, is we need some man management as well. Like Danny Roll. He's got a good feel for managing men. Also wants 1.2 million to be an assistant coach. That's not exactly what I asked for, but I get it. Let's go scouting, analyzing. Well, he's bad, but he also wants a ridiculous amount of money. So we do have that going for us. Very nice. Nikos, you're getting paid $200,000 a year. He does have 20 analyzing data, which is pretty nuts. Head performance analyst, and I will also pay you less money. But, okay. Didn't even hear me out. Didn't even hear me out. Furious. What about head performance analyst, though? Like the thing that I have specifically requested people that would be interested in head performance analyst. He's in the neighborhood. We're having a conversation. It's going well. It's going less well, and he's going to reject us. Dang it. Stefan Oasen is bad at people management, so I think we got to do, well, there's only 2. So I really need people that are pretty good at both. Ryan is very good at analyzing data. He's good at people management. He's not getting paid a ton of money. Still want... He doesn't know he put Paul Wilson's attributes in wrong. Who's Paul Wilson? I'm not surprised I put his thing in wrong. I also, you know... Come on. Yes! We got him! Ryan Needs!
In an accident and decided to use a bereavement in its place. Now I have a tic-tac-toe.
Did I make an offer for Paul Wilson? Robinson? I mean, it's Paul Robinson. Is this somebody I didn't make an offer for? Sammy, thank you for the 5 months. That was definitely a C+, Sammy, but thank you so much for being a part of the Hammers. You didn't because you put his attributes wrong in the reds, so on the website, so star rating might have been wrong. All right, well, for which role was he pursued? All right, I'm looking for somebody that would just want to be a performance analyst. We've got 2 spots as a performance analyst to fill. And everybody is still like, I'm in. So now we just need to worry about like Nico's overhaul, which I feel like we already tried to negotiate for him, and we did. Sean Rubio, tactical odds 17. I mean, this guy's a hoss. This guy is a titan of industry. This is an absolute beast. 4 years.
Streamer, you put the wrong attributes.
I'm aware.
Paul Wilson.
Yeah, I know, Coach. The thing is, there's still, like... Definitely not that one.
Why do seagulls fly over the sea? Because if they flew over the bay, they'd be bagels.
Paul Wilson, that one? Nope. Could use a bagel right now. That sounds freaking amazing. Probably not that Paul Wilson. Real guy. All right. Well, he ain't real, so. Seems to be all the Paul Wilsons that exist in the world are all these guys right here. Asked for bigger staff budget. So many Paul Wilsons, dude. I already rejected my attempt to build better youth facilities. They're not feeling me right now. Terrence McFadden. All these guys are like, they're all the same distance from me being able to afford them. Didn't I try to negotiate for this guy? I did, okay. Javier Madrid's 15 and 15. Just be the head of youth development. What are these people and how do they not understand what I am here for? Sorry, dude. I want you to be a performance analyst. Smokes! Paul Wilson's the fourth guy on the list. He clicked on everybody but Paul Wilson. Did he? Paul Wilson's just gone. We might need to go to VAR just to figure out who Paul Wilson is, to be honest with you. Kind of just curious. David Lehman. Oh, that's not going to work at all, is it? Nnamdi Nganya at St. Gallen. I mean, like, nobody actually wants to be a performance analyst. Even people in my filtered group for performance analysts are like, what's a performance analyst? I've never heard of this job in my life. And we found one. Thank you. Thank goodness. What is that? If you offered him a contract, he's not in your transfers. No, he is in the if I offered him a contract, he would be in the transfers. So, yep. Isaac Ramos is like, nah, Vim, I'm good, homie. Hi. Yeah, you're not gonna do it. Contact Center Girl, with 5 gifted subs. At Cat, appreciate the 5 months and B+. Maybe want a bagel, honestly. Maybe want a bagel. Could build a team out of Paul Wilson's, suppose. This one annoys me, okay? I can pay that guy 8 times what he's asking for. And yet he just immediately... This is why you don't hang up the phone immediately, okay? Life lesson. That's why you young whippersnappers out there. This is why you don't hang up the phone immediately, because oh my god. Sorry, I'm a doctor, so you're gonna need to pay me more than that. At least we got our head of performance analysis signed. Ryan Needs is the new head of performance analysis. We just don't have another one signed necessarily. What about one of these guys, right? Whose contract makes them remotely accessible to us? Sean Harkness. You got a shot, right? He doesn't really want to be a performance analyst, but I would give him 4 years, and that's contract security. He doesn't care. Why would he care? He doesn't even want to be a performance analyst. Why are we here? What are we doing? Collectively. What are all of us doing? I've already looked at you. Sergio Cervais, I've already looked at you. Mauro Guarini, you're probably... Oh my goodness, at least he wants to talk about the same freaking position on the staff. No way. I'm sad. What about you, Daniel? What are you doing today? Huh? Huh? You want to be a freaking performance analyst? Oh my, Daniel, what the Daniel? This is fun. This is fun. It's fun. This is fun. This is really fun. It's the way you're supposed to play the game, right? This is just action. It's insane in the membrane. You know what I'm saying? Just wild stuff, dude. Come on. How about 4 years? This guy's already got an offer from Dinder. Well, let me tell you, Olivier. Do we have an exciting opportunity for you, Olivier? We do. We do have an exciting opportunity for you, Olivier. And it's right here. It's at Sealand Corp. That's right. Showtime! We got him. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. Head physio has 2 people management. And, yep, see you later. Sorry, Sebumafu. You have served us admirably. Thank you for being a part of the staff. The name of the coach is Stephen Presley. Paul Wilson's incredible. Okay, we need to find Paul Wilson. Screw it. We're looking for Paul Wilson. Where is he? See, this is what I mean. Like, how slow is that from my Chrome? Holy cracker jacks. I know it's not the computer, so I'm like, I don't know what I need to do. All right, we're already looking at analysts here, so we need to go back. I need to go back. So there's me signing Neil Critchley, right? Typing Neil in. Negotiating with Michael Carrick and Neil Critchley, and we found a very good, technical possession coach. Before that, we're looking at Paul Wilson, allegedly. Gerald Lindholm. I don't think Paul Wilson's real, dude. I think he's a myth. I don't see any Bagatini. We put Bagatini's stuff in the rating section. Bruno. And we signed Paul Robinson. Okay, so this is the last. Oh, it might have been Paul Watton. You said I put his stuff in wrong? Probably Paul Watton. That's the only other Paul on this list, dude. I'm pretty sure it's Paul Watton. Right there, Paul Watton. So Wilson had 17, 17, and 15. Now I'm watching the freaking Gibraltar video. Haunt me forever. Putting Corneliuson in there. Before that, should have been Watton. All right, I'm officially convinced this is a myth because that is literally all of the coaching staff searching that we did. Chat, what are you up to? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my God. I am so sorry, Nelson. I just accidentally fired a guy. The offer is at the bottom for the people that are not here. Wow. Okay. We just totally accidentally fired that dude. So. Oh, what? What are you on about? No, I do not want to have to look for more physios. I shouldn't have to. I think I'm going to be able to keep this guy. Don't even. Do not. Cool. Cool. Offer extension. 4 years as a sports scientist, a skilled sports scientist, Lord Way. We are now short 2 physios and a head physio. So thank you, Sealand. Excellent clicking performance. Let's go find them then. Physiotherapy 20. And we'll add a little language spoken.
Congrats on the trophy. 2 questions. First, what would you say the most important attributes for your manager are when starting a game? Second, I need some names for my D&D game. Aside from Croston, Edwards, and News, what players do you carry a disdain for?
I don't really carry a disdain towards Noose. It's just really hard to sell him. Oh, Javi Vasquez for sure. Javi Vasquez, absolutely Javi Vasquez. 100% Javi Vasquez on that. Javi Vasquez. Jurgen, you are my new head physio, dude. Jurgen Cook. All right. And then I need another physio, right? That's like the other thing we sorted. I need a German-speaking physio that wants not a lot of money. I'm just checking these 4 guys that, I don't know, don't have a job. See if they want to take a reasonably priced offer. And this person does. So good news. Good news. Go ahead and toss another year on there for Peter Gebartle. And so we've got Jurgen as the head physio, Berghofer and Peter Gebartle as part of our physiotherapy staff. Fantastic news. We already re-signed our sports scientists. So now we go to the scouting staff, which is always a very fun time. We've got month to month on our managing director and general manager, who we cannot fire. Scott Candage doing their absolute best, but just not very skilled. Right, mental attributes. So we've got
Happy anniversary.
Good scouts. We've good
Congrats
scouts.
on the league title.
Thank you.
Up the Dorfers.
Up the Dorfers. Dr. Yan, thanks for the year. It was Stephen Presley. He had 17, 17, and 15. So somebody went back and looked. It wasn't Paul Wilson. It was Stephen Presley. Okay. Well, let's go look at Stephen Presley then. So this is Stephen Presley, and we'll put his information in appropriately, which would be 17, 17, and 15. And then he's got, 18 defending, 10 tactical and technical. And honestly, it's going to come in at 4. So, excellent investigation, though. Excellent investigation. Great work. It's that kind of determination that will make this club great again. That kind of determination that will make us great. Sid Onsi Club of Era. We have some absurd names in our scouting department. Let's go 17, not fluent in German. What about Richard Kitzenbuchler? Should be able to swing that. Now, he is going to ask for a pretty weighty compensation, but this is also a very good scout. Roy Buchenkamp definitely wants a lot of money. Your name isn't Roy Buchenkamp without wanting the cash. Yeah, so I don't think we're gonna be able to get a lot of these guys. Stevie Nixon, Juan Mauricio Echeverria. Actually, really? Even the Colombians? I mean, what are we even doing if we can't sign the Colombian scouts? Really? Yeah, I think we're re-signing basically all of our scouting stuff. Like, for real. I don't know why, but I think we are. No, Sealand. Because they are willing to take wages that we can afford. And so we will pay them out. Beer Baroness. Actually negotiate with you because I feel like I can bully you a little bit. Don't want to extend Scott Candage. Always on that month-to-month. Just living life. Jordan Letts. We can afford these, homies. Paul Wilson did nothing wrong. Paul Wilson's not real, man. Stop believing in stuff that's not real. I'm going to lock this dude in for 4 years on, like, absolutely not the... like, absolutely ridiculously low wage. Our scouting department is skilled, is good. We actually have room for another scout. I'm gonna go grab one anyways, which is why we're going after Kitzenbichler. Right. Refreshing my own memory. We do need a recruitment analyst, which, if experience has taught us anything, gonna be really fun to find. So let's do it. Judging player ability, analyzing data. That's what I'm talking about right there. Oh my God, there was a guy. Wow, a Nikos overhaul. I've already negotiated with you for a performance analyst position that you turned me down on. So to say I am salty is to underestimate my anger. 16s. Yes, all of these guys. Oh no, not Yannick. Davy Vandenberg, we haven't seen before. And we're getting Davy Vandenberg. That's it. Easy money. Davy. Oh, fine, you got me. I'll go up to 160. Fine, you got me. Davy Van. Did I even make sure that we're on recruitment analyst? Thank goodness. Okay, so that's our recruitment analyst, and that is all we need. Let's go check our staffing overview down on Floridsdorfer Amateur. We do have the head coach. We want to make sure we have a full set of coaches here. Did we get that extra coach? How many offers do we have out? So we have Vandenberg, Kitzenbichler, Gabardel, which is physio head, physio performance. So we have 2 coach offers out for Critchley and Robinson to get up to 4.5. We actually have room for a goalkeeping coach. So I'm going to do that now. We can double up on our goalkeeping coaches so that we don't have to split. Let's just do like shot stopping and determination, motivation, and discipline. You know what is up. Daniel Correa, please at least be good at goalkeeping. Well, he is, kind of. All right, well, let's look at our goalkeeping coach right now. What is he better at? Sebastian Sejas, well, he's not great at either. So we're just gonna, yeah, he's 3.5 at both. And so we will just leave him on handling, and we will get somebody that is better at shot stopping. Okay. Shot stopping should be easier to get because it's 1 attribute and not 2. Right, that's the idea. So what if we just did 3 out of 4 here, and then Kelvin Davis was here, and he's an outrageously good shot stopping coach. Yes. Yes. Yes! Kelvin! Boom! Big time shot stopping coach Kelvin Davis. Was a coach at Brentford the last 2 years, coach at Southampton in real life. Get in, Kelvin. Get in the van, Kelvin. So we don't have a lot of youth team coaches. We need to change that now because our youth team is finally like viable, unfortunately. And so we do need to change the fact that our entire coaching staff on our youth teams is bad. So we can do that. We can do that. I believe I can fly. So what we want is determination, discipline, motivating, working with youngsters at 16, and somebody that wants to work with the youth teams, 17. Rui Carrera. Oh my God, he's so bad at everything else. He's really just sacrificed everything for this. How about Sean Derry? This seems like a very good coach. He's resolute. How about U18's head coach? Would you like to be the head coach of Floridsdorfer's youth team? Yes, he would. Sean Derry, U18's head coach, in place. Okay, good stuff. So we're going to lower all this to like 13 and then start working on putting together, one of each, right? Coaching staff that can do a lot of different things. So first we'll do a fitness coach at this level, because from what I can tell now, when you look at like U18's training and you look at coaches, the coaches still travel down. Good. For some reason I thought they didn't. I thought I saw something where they didn't. So it doesn't really matter. We don't have to do fitness. Let's just do attacking. And then we'll just take attacking up.
Hey Zealand, what do you think of the 41131?
This is pretty crazy. Hold on. I've got everything set up, right? Like, how are these people? Are you serious? There are 4 people. Well, their attacking isn't 19. So... Oh, it's because I have 4 of 5 on. Like an absolute fool. Of course the attacking's not going to be one of them. Who's got the 17 attacking? There it is, Nicolo Katsia. All right, so we need technical attacking. He's got 2 discipline. That's a non-starter. We need technical attacking or tactical. Literally either one. One of you 4 people needs to not have 2 discipline, okay? Thank you. That's all I needed. Under 18's coach. Exactly. All right. Stanislav Griga is our tactical attacking coach. Actually, honestly, how much does this affect it? Curiosity takes over. Discipline at 2. This is 16. All right. Motivating is at 16. Defending, attacking, 18. And his technical in particular is 13. So what is his technical attacking and defending training at? Oh man, it really affects it. It's 4 stars. It's 4 stars, but that's still pretty nasty. Oh, and he doesn't, whatever. This dude's very similar, so we'll take him, and he obviously wants way too much money as well, so it doesn't matter, but okay. Hey, since he's a little busy, I'll ask chat, what attributes are most important as a manager when starting a game? I always just keep it really balanced. You can, if you want to help out your training, make yourself like a really good fitness coach or goalkeeping coach, and then you can just run that training while your other members of the coaching staff run their training. But I usually just don't touch it. I just leave it, and that not touching it is not like a hack, it's more like I just don't touch it because I got its Paul. So the other guy, we just need one of each. Let's just go get Paul Wotan. Everybody's favorite. Some people, there are rumors that he might be the long-lost Paul Wilson. Now, we're not sure. Adek, thank you so much for the prime. There are rumors that he might be the real Paul Wilson. Now, I can't confirm or deny those, obviously, but Ricardo, he's defending guy. He's literally not an attacking guy. So he's defending tactical. Do we have defending technical? No. Okay, cool. Anybody with 16 defending? Yes. Yes, there is. There's Corneliuson, and he wants to be really, really well paid. Lawrence Simon. No. Fiddlesticks. What about this guy? Ole Martin Nesselqvist. We can get Ole Martin Nesselqvist, and then he's our other defensive coach. Okay. He's got a good head on his shoulders. No good influence. 3 years. Ole Martin Nesselqvist. and Paul Wotan are our defensive coaches. All right, we don't have another attacking coach yet. We'll work on that later. I want somebody with good mental. Right, kind of talking at least 16 mental. Ooh, 20. James. The 4 discipline hurts. The 5 tactical and technical hurts. That dude literally just thinks. He's a philosopher on the pitch. Yig boom. Probably be a decent technical possession coach, but I don't think we're going to be able to swing that. He's a youth head coach at his old job. We'd have to lower his pay dramatically and lower his job, which is just not usually a very effective way of getting somebody to do something. Paul Coots. What if I made it a 5 for 5 and then like dropped this like it was hot? Right, and then we had, you know, a nice balanced feel to this. James, a little expensive there, James. Romain Chevier. See, I didn't really like what he was doing technically and tactically, which is why I don't want that guy. This guy, do you want to be a coach? Is my real question to you. So if you want to be a coach, and I'll give you like 2 years, and you actually come here and coach, that's totally fine. Give up your head coaching post for a coaching spot at a bigger club. He's not great. Rename him to Paul Wilson? Well, let's go 12 there, and then let's just literally go technical or tactical, right? Let's go down to 12. Does somebody have a good technical or tactical going on? Jose Cornejo. Super balanced. Big fan of the youngsters. Let's go there. Sergey Kisilev. Well, he's well compensated. Mark Briggs. You know Mark? Fresh Marky Mark? Oh, Marky Mark? Nope. Couldn't even chant his nickname. Unbelievable. Ivan Stefanovic. Man. Yeah, Corneliusson, don't worry. I get it. He's great. It's literally the best option out there. Alexander Yermakovich. He's like, well, boss, I don't like it. We have the Paul Wilson copy pasta. Excuse me. Paul Wilson has a million fans. I am one. What about Gary McSheffrey? It's a great name. Great name. Kaplanovich. Yeah, let's go. Come on. Come on. Don't you dare. Don't you even think about it. I'll give you another year. Relishko Kaplanovich. Yes. Oh yeah, but now we just need the attacking coach. Get all you off here. Give me an attacking coach. Give me an attacking coach, so help me. There better be some good attacking coaches out here. Christian Menon, yes. Simon Tribac. Well, he's terrible at everything else. Mag Stefan Helm. Good at both things. Not an idiot. He wants to be the under-18s assistant coach. I kind of just want to make him a coach. Okay. I can actually up his pay a lot and get rid of that, and he's down. Mag Stefan Helm. And then do we need an under-18s assistant? Is that like on the... No, we don't. I should have just made him... I'm going to make him the assistant. He just wants to be the assistant. That's fine. Mag Stefan Helm. Hello. I would like to change your contract offer and make you the official assistant coach. No, wrong team. Assistant coach. There you go. Mag Stefan Helm, you'll be the assistant coach, and then we just get rid of the other guy down there. Okay, that's good. We need 2 performance analysts, 2 physios. Right? This physiotherapist, Michaela Null, actually should be extended. for 4 years because that wage is insanely low for Michaela. Sus.
20 nice.
Noise. So, finding performance analysts is easy. So it should be really easy to find 2 performance analysts for the youth team here. We actually did okay. We just brought up a couple folks. There are 2 people. Francisco Sa. He's got the tactical knowledge, got the assessing nonsense. Now, do we pay these guys more? The performance analysts? No, we pay them less. Well, that's not going to work. Especially for a French guy. Because they always want a ton of wage. Thank you to Specky. That explains it. It's 1 out of 2 match. That does explain it. I mean, both those guys were actually good, though. Joe Carnell. What if he's just super into being a performance analyst? And so this is like his dream job. Oh, yeah. 12. Marcus Vanger. He's Austrian, so yes. Yes, Marcus. Marcus understands the assignment, okay? He knows exactly what I've pulled him up in a database for. This dude actually also gets it. But at 4 years. That was close. That had to have been close. Paiso? Come on. Come on. You're not good enough for the coaching staff, but you got heart or something. Is that a Serbian dude down there? Because the Serbians always take, like, no money at all in this game, like, to the point that I feel like it's something that's discriminatory. Watch me whip. Oh, no, he actually wants money. What is wrong with him? Does he not know where he's from? Ah! Why are there not more Marcus Wagners in the world? Seriously. I could do with a few more Marcus Wagners. This is the first time. Normally, it won't be this long. This is the first time we're building out a team for our youth team. All right, this dude's Serbian. If he doesn't, thank you. If he doesn't take no money at all here. I mean, Gadjet, our stream editor, is probably the highest paid individual in Serbia based off the economics that I see in this game. That would be my guess. It's possible. Okay, and anybody speak German, perhaps? Oh, yes. Okay, Benjamin Sommer. Would you like to be a physiotherapist for the youth team? How about for 4 years at that wage? A little guaranteed income there, Benjamin. Florian. Oh, he's already... Oh, no. Oh, no. U18s. Okay. Just got scared. Maybe I didn't notice that on the last one. No, Benjamin wants to be a U18's physio. So we'll take the German off and we'll find somebody that's going to have to learn German over time. Ian McKinley. Sir Ian McKinley to you. Ian McKinley is the U18's physio. Good. And we need a sports scientist. And then we actually have a complete youth team staff finally. When it's finally worth it for us to do that. 2, Zach Little. Hopefully that's your wage demand size. It's so bad. Okay. Yeah. Yes. 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 Actually, he doesn't have bad mentals either. Better mentals than Dennis Berg. But Dennis Berg speaks German. So I kind of want to, and he wants a lot less money. So Dennis Berg actually makes way more sense. Okay. Dennis, get in here. Zach Little. We'll keep the offer in there because I might want to delay it. Who else put a bid? Nobody else has put a bid in on. Lask is trying to go for Dennis Berg. We're bigger than Lask. We'll be fine. We'll revoke our offer for Little. Let's go, chat. Let's go. Language really matter for coaches? Yes, matters for everybody. We have 3 members of our coaching staff. No performance analysts, of course. They are all month to month. So everybody down here is month to month, including Gurno Barati and Moritz Niemann-Shippen. Anybody that's like actually good here? I mean, Moritz Niemann-Shippen's actually not bad. He might be the best one here. Romolo. Oh no, Romolo's really good. Okay, I'm definitely re-upping him. So with the familiarity, speaking the language, knowing the players, we're gonna keep Romolo. He's definitely going to be able to help out with defensive coaching in the senior team as well. I think Cedric Pardillon we'll probably want to get rid of too. And definitely Gurno Barati, because that's just a bad head coach for this team. So let's go do that. Okay, coaches. Hello, how you doing? Discipline, determination, 14. So we're for the reserve team, which we don't actually use. They don't play in any division. But these guys help with the first team training. They augment the first team training. Let's say working with youngsters as well is going to be an important part of this. So see if we can just up this again. Dang it. Why? Why am I the way that I am? Why? Okay, we found him. Darren Moore of Jamaica. He's got a professional personality too. It's gonna be hard to beat. And it's not, but it all comes down to wage demand, and he might want a lot of money. Oh no, he doesn't. I'm gonna make him the head coach of Floridsdorfer Amichal. There you go, Darren. Big head coaching job for you, Darren. Rename Paul Wilson. We'll get there. I promise you we will get there. All right, coaches. Other coaches that are around. Lars. I just want to see what you're good at coaching. All right. That's not bad. Lars Peterson Anderson. Tony Doherty. More of a fitness guy myself. We can use him as the backup fitness coach. Sounds good to me. Well, no, it doesn't. Or it does not. Frederick Hoedstra. See, what I want to do is make you the assistant coach of the amateur team. I don't know how much you value that, but apparently you value that very much. And so I'm just going to bring you in, and you're going to do that. So that's head coach, assistant coach, and now if we want to fire one coach, then we sign somebody else. And I'll be honest, I am surprised at how decent the coaching staff is down here. If we fire anybody, it'd be Pardillon, and I think we'd fire him for Lars Petter, whatever his name is. Lars Petter Anderson. So what if I upgraded you to the amateur team, to the reserves? You get to work with first teamers, put that on your CV. There we go. So we got Lars Petter Anderson, Darren Moore, and Frederick Hoedstra is our assistant coach there. Now we just need 2 performance analysts there as well, so you can break down and analyze development, put it in more accurately. There we go. Anyone? Nope. It's probably going to be the same people we've already offered stuff to. It is. What if you were the amateur performance analyst and you got paid 83? Oh, wait. Okay, we might actually be able to swing my boy Francisco Sa. What about Jose Martinez? I doubt it. But normally they'll take a little less wage for a job they really like. This guy won't, though. Joe Carnell. Already mad. Already done. Okay, cool. All good, all good. Go! Rename him Will Paulson. Love it. Kitesing, thank you for the 5 months. Should I rename him Will Paulson? Oh. Will. They've already angered most of these guys with negotiations. Lorenzo, definitely. Joe Carnell. Already knew the answer to that. Marcin Prasol. Yeah, and definitely angered Momzilovic. Okay. Wojciech Makowski. Are you great? No. Will you sign for very cheap to do this job that nobody else would be doing otherwise? Yes. So Makovsky, welcome to the team. Okay, what else did we need? We've sorted all the coaches. Now we just need to go to the medical staff, find the one physio, Ivica Kovacs, who is probably on an expired contract at this point, and just make sure that we can sign 2 physios and 1 sports scientist that are competent. By that I mean they just have 20. Already tried Florian Meyer. I feel like I already tried Aurelien Gautier as well. No? Did I? I endeavored to save him for my... Yes? Oh, let's go. Aurelien Gautier. Now we just need 1 more. You're getting paid nothing. Come on, you're getting paid nothing. You know he knows exactly what job he wants. Yes. Yes. The last ride. Just need a sports scientist for the amateur team to help deny injuries. We've already got offers out to Dennis Berg and Zach Little. No way Zach Little takes well, he could have, but now we could have changed his contract and we didn't think ahead, like all true geniuses. Con Myers, Austrian, speaks the language. This is exactly what we needed. He's got great discipline. Let's go, Con! He's done it. He has done it. Staff is in place. The staff is in place. Kitesing, thank you so much for the 5 months. To Specky, thank you for the 20. All right, the Paul Wilson kerfuffle. Yeah, we accidentally. I forgot that we accidentally sacked that guy. Hey, if you got 9.5 million, like I'll totally give them to you.
KZ, 9 months. Up the Dorfers. Keep up with great job.
You got it. Yeah, I don't think you understand. I need that, or you're not going to be able to give him the deal. Like, okay. Oh, this is all to, I will keep it up, Bruno. We're going to do the best we can, and it's all we can hope for. Come on. Come on, give me that 10. Give me that 9.5. Give me that 9.5. Oh, dude, do not hit me with this wall again. Give me that 9.25. Oh no, Feyenoord's decided to walk away. What about you, Watford? I know you have the money, Watford. I know you've got the money. Don't even pretend with me, dude. Don't even pretend. Oh, tough negotiation. They gave me 9.5. He'd become unsettled if he wasn't allowed to talk to Watford. He believes Watford would be a nice move for him. They gave me 9.5 million. We just made another 500,000. What's up? What's up? Gerardo Bustos continues to just be really good. Just kind of vibing over there. Okay, trials. Got to get the trials out. And we're observing a match in the United States today to watch one of our players. Okay, with the Austrian national team. Good stuff, good stuff. Big cash money, 9.5 million. We got to go cancel the $9 million offer because now Turden's on his way to Watford. So outs, Turden, the $9 million deal to Torino is now off the table. You are negotiating your contract with Watford for 9.5 million. And I will offer Christian Turden out to Torino for 9.5. As I do happen to believe that that is the most money that we're going to be able to get out of this. So if you give me... screw it. You give me $10 million. He's yours. The price has gone up. Okay, well, there you go. Actually, just to see if we can solidify our position, get a second team on the table so this contract is definitely signed, we'll go ahead and offer to Torino. Excuse me? Definitely spelled Torino, right? Okay. 9.5. That's the offer. If you can match 9.5, then I'll happily, like, let both of you hammer out it. Somebody have some debate over the contract for Christian Turden, and then he's on his way. But
what did the fish say when he swam into a wall? Damn.
They folded as a club. I know I didn't lock 9.5. That's because if I don't lock it, I could go to the negotiation screen where I worked them up to 9 last time on the negotiation screen. So I want to do that again. It's fine. What did it was a typo. That was definitely a typo. It's B plus though. Pontientus, thank you for the 5 gifted subs to the Hammers. Welcome to Jean and Alwoho Backwind. Harry, welcome to the Hammers. MTT, thank you for the 4 months. You offered to Dorino 2 times? Yeah, they rejected the first one. Offered them out for 10 if they wanted to have sole negotiating rights with Christian Turden. I gave them that opportunity. I gave them the chance to put $10 million on the table and he would go back to them. But now it's all about just he signs the contract with Watford and Christian Turden moves on, and we've got a whole collection of good young center backs. When are we getting a goalkeeper? We've got a contract down for 1. We just need the sale of Turden to go through now to Watford in the next couple of days. We're going to be able to sign him. Until then, we've got 2 U18 goalkeepers that have joined us in the UAE for our training camp. Are we getting a goalkeeper? Yes, we are getting a goalkeeper. Thanks for your subscriptions. I appreciate it. Throw it back. You think Ten Hag will do a good job at United? United's a mess. Now, what he's got to do is, if he goes to United, he's got to treat it like Xavi at Barcelona, where, like, you got to lower the expectations for a bit. You got to be like, okay, we're building something here. We are building something. I think what you got to do is you take Paul Pogba and sell him. You liquidate a few assets, okay? There are guys on that team that are win now, right? And you are not playing the win now game. You're going to try and play the game Arsenal played, but better, where you're trying to, like, get top 4 and build a core of players that's actually healthy, right? I think you take Pogba and you dump him, right? If Pogba's running out of a contract, then you let him go. Stinks, but that's what you got to do, right? If Pogba's running out of a contract, then you let him go. I thought he maybe had like 18 months left on, one of those, but come on, you know what you got to do. It's 9.5 million, or you don't get, okay, then you're not getting him. There it is. Our players are here. After all this time. After all this time, they're here. Okay. It is time for a serious unveiling. You know the way we do this. Hello, Hammers! It is time to meet your next wall of transfer successes. Absolutely outstanding. There are 6 beautiful new signings that have joined Floridsdorfer today. Are you ready to meet them, Hammers? Of course you are. Obviously. Yes. Absolutely. We're ready to meet the 6 new signings at Floridsdorfer. Right. And the first one from Generation Foot in Senegal. A winger who will very quickly be adapted to play as a Metsala, then offers incredible value. Purchase for the price of $175,000. It's Abdou Shing. Yeah, good work, Abdou. Yeah, go Abdou. Abdou, Senegalese Youth International. Abdou Shing. Yay. Okay. And next, An 18-year-old signed for completely free from the LA Galaxy Academy. He stands 6'6", 2 meters tall at 191 pounds with 17 jumping reach. He's professional. He's level-headed. He's American with U20 caps to his name already. He has 16 tackling, flowing long hair, and ridiculous eyebrows. It's Max Rayfield! Potential a little low. Good base skill set for a center back, though. Good base skill set for a center back. I know you've got the new Gant going. I know. Max will earn his face. He will earn his face. Next, an 18-year-old from Canada who is capped at the U20 level of the Canadian national setup. He's a striker that we signed for completely free from the Vancouver Whitecaps Academy. We did not know exactly how good he was going to be. He's a pacey customer with 16 acceleration. He's got 15 teamwork, loves to square the ball, and he works hard too. He's level-headed, he's fairly sporting, and he's blind as a bat. His name is Kevin Madramutu. It's free. Little low for my boy Kev. But just a little low. He's fine. Hopefully we make some money off him. We signed him for free and his wage is really low. But, Next up on the signings, he's an 18-year-old who's going to turn 19 in May of next year. He's simply that young, and he's simply that good. 15 U21 caps for the Norwegian national team, and already valued $14 to $17 million after a $3.7 million purchase by Floridsdorfer AC. A right wing back with a name that's impossible to say. It's Tarje Sjurgren Jakobsen. Freaking beast. Absolute stud. One of the signings of the window, Tarje Sjurgren Jakobsen. Next up, you know him, you love him. He was the subject of a title of a previous stream. A Colombian senior international at 18 years of age. Part of the next gen top 50 wonder kids in the world. And he was completely free to sign. The highest paid player in the history of Floridsdorfer AC at $1 million per year. He stands 5'9", 152 pounds. It is Hector Hellman Zapata! The roaming playmaker we have so desired. Hector Hellman Zapata. Hector Hellman Zapata. All right. And the final member of this class, an unknown quantity, signed at 18 years of age from the Ecuadorian League for a cool $650,000. 3-year starter at Liga de Quito in the top Ecuadorian league, including when he was just 15 years of age. He turns 19 in November. A 6-foot, 170-pound center back with 5 U20 caps for Ecuador. And a potential starter this season, I must say. It is Alex Nazareno! Nazareno! Pretty friggin' good. Got nice balanced mentals, low composure, but 18 years old. You know, he'll sort that out. He's ups athleticism, needs to up his defensive positioning, but that is 14 jumping reach at 6 feet tall. We'll take that. Certainly not bad at all. Very balanced, keeps guys in front of him. You can't shake and bake Alex Nazareno. So those are our 6 acquisitions. I like them. All onto German language courses. Add all... Yeah, we do have room to add all 6 of them to the training camp squad. So to make sure they're all actually on Floridsdorfer, nobody's slipping into the amateur division today, except for Madramutu. I think, no, Abdu Zheng is definitely a first-team level player, right? And then Max Rayfield is first team and immediately onto the loan list. I feel like there's a lot of value in a guy with that size. Madramutu also immediately onto the loan list. But he's going to hang out on the amateur team, going to get some more reps there. He does count as playing time down there. So what we want to do is set up the training for everybody. So Sjörgen Jakobsen, what we're going to work on, since he's going to improve at everything, is we're going to work on his quickness because his pace is actually kind of low. And so if we can get that pace to 14, 15 while he's got this great burst and this come off, he's perfect. He's already got the intelligence that you want. He's got balanced technicals. If he improves as a player, those are going to get better. This guy's also going to work on quickness. Totally different reasons. We're going to train him up as the roaming playmaker, the anchor in our team, like the stud. Super happy about that. Alex Nazareno, love this. Very tough decision, either defensive positioning or quickness that we want to play him on. And I think we're going to go quickness here. I think we'll go quickness. He's not a big center back, and so we need him to be 14s, 15s, covering ground. Okay, Abdu Zheng definitely just needs to be working on the Metsala plays. That we do love a good Metsala play, and he's not a very good passer, so we're just gonna focus that passing, see if we can make him a little better there. Max, you just got to play center back. There we go. And Max, you also need to work on your quickness because you are a snail. He's got great balance for a dude that's 6'6", though. I'll give him a load of credit for that. I don't want to work on pressing forward. No. I want to work on advanced. At least works on some touch, some facilitating, something, right? His ball control's bad, which, his ball control is a limiting factor to him actually ever being relevant for our first team. So we're going to take that off. Now, Vanderhorst is apparently the guy that gets to welcome every single one of these people. So it's going to be a really, really busy training camp for him. But all of them are going to the training camp, which fun for them. They're going straight to the UAE. Welcome to a big club now. Raffin Olafsson has left on an end of contract. We officially do not have a goalkeeper until that sale goes through, which is fun. Bod seems also could be going to PSG. So bright spot there, perhaps. See, I don't really have no, because I have 9 million straight on the table. Look, if you guys are this hot for Turden, okay? If you were that hot for Christian Turden, how about 10.5? Now, Christian's going to come back to me and be like, I'm upset. But it doesn't matter because we already have an offer on the table that he's going to take to leave to a team that he wants to go to in Watford. He will pay pretty serious wages, I'm willing to wager. What? No, you don't understand. You don't understand the requirements. See the academies. I'm not sending Rayfield to the academies. Where are these teams? 3rd division? Hey. I do not want to send him to the 3rd division necessarily. We'll see if I can find a 2nd division affiliate. That's something I can ask for. Networking, affiliate club. Send players out on loan. Absolutely, yes. I'd love to be the person that gets to pick the affiliate club. Thank you so much. Oh, sweet. There are 3 teams in the 4 or 5 teams in the 2nd division that we can go after. So I can't customize this view. Is that a joke? You can customize everything. Ground info. No, I need training facilities, dude. Okay, Kopfenberger's probably got good facilities. We're talking 2.5. Drasberg's got 2.5. Stadelprau's got 2.5. Vorvart Steyer's got 2.5, right? Dornbirn, 2. Okay, so I guess we just go with, like, Kopfenberger. Finished 8th last year. Yeah, we'll go Kopfenberger. They've got, you know, better overall kind of facilities and stuff. Choose affiliate club. You've selected Kopfenberger. I'd like to confirm that Kopfenberger is our affiliate. Yes, let's do it. Let's do it! Clubs in Austria release players. 27. Benjamin Volquist. Oh, okay. 26-year-olds Jukic. No. And Matteo Meisel. So give that dude a trial. It's really not bad. I do have a lot of center backs, though. Be kind of tough. Marcus Meyer. I played against that guy so many times. All right, 6 months away from contracts expiring for a lot of good players. Right, there's that. Our contracts that are expiring in the next year would love to re-up on Mate Balas. Challenge for domestic cup. Well, but I can't, dude. I cannot guarantee that for you. Well, I don't like any of this stuff that I'm interacting with. His previous release clause was clubs in continental competition. It'd be very difficult to get us to extend him out. I don't know. So this is existing contract. Contract go out 5 years. I'm going to take your unused substitute fee, bump it to 1.7. Top goal scorer bonus, bump it to 87. Team of the year, bump it to 100. Goal bonus, bump to 3.6. Appearance bonus, bump to 4.4. I am assuming that you're going to want like 800,000 for sure. Signing on fee at 500,000. I'm definitely going to pay your agent like every freaking thing I can find. Right, so that he doesn't freak out on me. Right, I want to throw your agent that amount of money. So the payroll cost 1.06 million. Current cost this season would be 90,000 in the transfer budget to get this accepted. I feel like this is fair. Okay. Champions League's got us tripping today, I see. So I'll lock that release clause at 22.5. So you wanted what? 1.65. Might need to sell Mate this year, which would stink because this dude is the star striker on our team. What does Brodniak want? They all want star player, dude. This is gonna get ugly. Challenge for domestic cup. I think we can swing that. At least he'll take important player. What is with the like? You come up with a contract. No, I don't want to. I do not want to do that. I really don't want to do that. Okay. There is drama going on. You know me, I'm Mr. Bonuses over here. Okay, good. No release clause locked. Good. Not orange. Great news. Okay, you want to up your appearance fee or shutout bonus? That is totally fine with me. Okay, we've gone up here because the release clause is not on. I would like to go into the 800s, please.
So let me try a joke. Is Batman a good baseball player?
What are you doing? No, man. Move. I know we can keep Brodniak. This, I don't know. I don't know if we're going to be able to keep this guy. All right, so I'll throw a little agent fee in there. Make that agent fee nice and spicy. Jack up the appearance fee. Jack up the goal bonus to 6,000. I'm going to add some different bonuses, like winning the league, you get 100,000. Champions League semifinal, you get literally 200,000. Oh, that's the wrong one. Oops. You get 200,000. If we win the cup, you get 100,000. And if we win the Champions League, you also get 200 more thousand, which I can't do apparently. It's got to be 95. Just, or I can do it, and now it's, like, unbroken. Relegation release clause is 0. Season landmark goal bonus. If you hit 10 goals, you get 100,000. Just, you know, incentive-based stuff. Unused substitute fee, 3.1. It's got a shot. We might need to move Mate. I would hate to move Mate, but we might need to move him because he's in a contract year. I think we can keep Boyan, but Mate's this 19-year-old superstar. I think the problem is if we start to do this, right? He's happy with 29 million. Yeah, like that's already over the release clause that he's asking for in that contract that he has. Like we might be able to get more money now for him than we would have gotten otherwise. For to stay at Floridsdorfer. I just want to see if somebody wants Sunday Madu. Didn't really fit the team anymore. Nobody wants Gabriel Capani. We've already established this, but I'll offer him out anyways. Okay, Balas wants to talk about his asking price. Oh my god, somebody wants Gabriela Capani immediately. Probably doesn't want to go there. I didn't even look. What asking price do you want? 24? What about 26.5? What about 26.5? Okay, cool. 26.5 million for Monte Balas. Does your Discord have a section to find people for online games? Absolutely. Yes. If you go into the Discord, right? And you go down to like bot spam, right? You read this. And all you have to do is react to this to get into the multiplayer room. So optional rooms, we're talking about several games, a lot of games. And you just go down here and you just be like, I want to go in there. Like I can already see all of them, obviously, but then you go into the football manager room. You can create, you can find a game. You create a little chat room. You just go here and join to create. And all of a sudden I'm in a Zealand chat room, just vibing out, right? You get on the chat, go through your games. We've designed it so you don't have to, right? I don't see any reason why Sunday wouldn't get a work permit. Okay. Read all that nonsense. And then the last thing we need to do is go to the end of contract list and check out people whose contracts have just expired, which would be all of you fun folks. Hello. And would you like to come work out with us for a little while? Hopefully you do. Fenton, thank you for the gifted sub. All right, all you people. I think one person, Lewis Bates, has already gone to a different team. But Fenton, thank you for the 5 gifted. Oh no. We're getting the 5 gifted subs in piecemeal all of a sudden. What do we have now? Oh. Anybody that's like not worth it, you perhaps. You look super not worth it. Not worth wasting our training time. No, Bedoya is worth it. That guy's worth it. That guy's worth it. This guy, Breitenbucher, is... We'll keep him around. We end up selling our beloved Mate Balas. Lauren De Silva, Charalampos, Laika Giannis. Arnel Puigmal, Michi Batshuayi. Of course, that is fun. Totally forgot we had Batshuayi on our end of contract list. Let alone on the... Not only is he on the list, he has joined us on trial. Michi Batshuayi is here on trial, ready to go. Trying to win his spot on Floridsdorfer, right? Having issues scouting end of contract. Am I supposed to scout into nation there as well? I don't. I actually do continental and just let them use their knowledge of countries to find people. But you could also nation scout. The other way to do end of contract scouting is to scout leagues specifically that you feel like you're going to have players that you want to sign in there. There he is. All right. What? I changed his name. I changed his name. Alrighty, Matt Wood, 18-year-old American. Tend to be fickle, the Lendry injury issues. When's your birthday? Well, no. I'm going to go ahead and say no on that. Inti Grillo. Really good at 18. Like, no potential, though. Really bizarre looking setup he's got going. Roman. We've got Mitrofanov, Denis Zinin. Thought I ended that scouting. Whatever. Modo Diop. I need to get back into my transfer grooves. My transfer bops. Hashtag Zealand's transfer bops. Oh, we already got one guy from Senegal. It was good enough for us to go out and sign. I suppose we just keep on the rest of them. You're a futures player. Would never in a million years right now, not at that price. But Kapfenberger affiliation confirmed. Let's go. I can ship my boys off to Kapfenberger when I absolutely need to. You know what I'm saying? Ship them off. Tomás Bustos. Severas. Like I've been scouting that guy for 5 years, and we still have never gotten to 100%, ever. Yosemar Ortiz, okay. Anthony Vega. There's a couple of Peruvians around. Always weird, you know, they're not good right now. But they've got the potential to be good, but developing players in FM22 is just like a little less fruitful than it's been in the past. Which, you know, unfortunate. Dude can fly. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. Ooh. Karnaseki is actually a really good keeper. We can't afford his wage, though. Certainly cannot afford his wage. Peter Abusta. He wants to move to a bigger club, and he's got interest from Arsenal. Okay, I am about to do something that I may regret. We will see. We will see if I'm going to do something that I'm going to regret or not. Turden's going to be sold. What if I moved Balaz? Right. The guy that nobody is interested in, which is a dangerous game to play, as we've learned, and so I'm not going to do it. But I would love to have some money to go sign a Busta, because that guy looks really fun. And, you know, I like fun. I really enjoy fun. So don't think I'm gonna be able to swing that. Where is he in my scouting? Abusta. Where are the Where are the checks? Peter Abusa. Prioritize, please. So we got Abusta, Milan Dudek, Vladimir Kamara. Okay. So he looks good. Now, I'm not going to ruin potentially signing, like, Monte Ballas for that, but I really do think we can keep Ballas once we get... once this board sees the amount of money, like, I don't think they realize how much money we're going to get. Once they see the amount of money that we're going to get from being in the Champions League group stage, they're going to freak out. They are absolutely going to freak out. Brando Oscar. Oh, I thought that was one Peruvian cap. I was like, that's interesting. Ansi Palaversa. I have known about this guy for a while, and his wage is prohibitive. And Tajon Buchanan's good, but
5 months from Blue Bacon Pog.
5 months from Blue. That's a lot of months, dude. Acute Grain, thank you so much for the 17 months. Is it 5? 7, right? It's 24 months. It's the diamond. It's 7. All right. Well, you know, Acute Grain, you're still better at math than I am. You got that going for you. I am going to transfer list Sunday Madu, and I would love for somebody to be interested in him because I do not want to re-up his contract. The dude is nothing but moods. I would like to defer the payments as much as possible. So how much do I need to defer? Like 3.2? 3.3. Dang it! Such an idiot. I gotta wait a day now. I'm a genius. I am a genius. Ooh, we're getting better.
Hey, Mr.
That's
Z,
close.
14 months. Could you show me the past Copa Libertadores winners? Love you, man.
Copa Libertadores. Yes, I can. So let me handle this press conference about, oh, new players. Okay. That's the aim. There we go. Easy. Torgren Sturgren Jakobsen's had a great time. Libertadores. Internacional, Santos, Grêmio, Internacional, Flamengo. So, all Brazil. All Brazil. Now, they're really, yeah, all Brazil, dude. Like, Argentina's not cracked it. It's just been Brazil. It's Brazilian Party, Internacional, and Flamengo with a pair. Big old Brazilian party, even in the second place. All Brazilian teams. My shortlist strategy is pretty straightforward. Into contracts, guys whose contracts are expiring in the next year, or I would only sign at the end of their contract. Futures are players that could be worth it in the future. They're also players that I can't afford right now, but they've got great potential and look like they're going to be great. Loans is self-explanatory. Players that I could only sign or would want to sign on a loan. Maybes are players, one, that I can't afford right now, but are good enough to play for my team, or players that if things change, I would want to go for. And then targets are the people that I am directly thinking about signing right now. They fit my budget. They fit the team. We don't have the money, but they're the type of guys that you want to get into your team, and generally where I will look when I'm in that sort of situation. Okay. Oh, please don't let this guy go to Saudi Arabia. I need money, chat. I need serious money, and I can. Oh, don't do it, Sealand. You already have a star. His name is Mate Balaz. He is 19. I'm going to do it. Wouldn't react well to being transfer listed. Come on, you can't be asking for $300 million a year, but then also be so married to the club that like you're willing to die on the cross for this, right? Like, come on. I need to bait an offer. 26.5 million is a lot of money, but I would like anything over 25 million. We'd be able to get Bayakala. We'd be able to get Undrich Kolar. We'd be able to get like really good players with that money. I don't know, man. I feel like we just have to wait a little bit, but the problem is that striker is already going, you know. That striker from Czechia is already on the move, and we're going to have to go in and put the offer down for him. Did you add the U18 tab to the left panel? You take control of individual training for your youth team. That's how it gets added there. Gotta get to the... Actually, can I get back to the negotiating screen for that one guy already? Is that possible? Vladimir Kamara? Wow, Estorial's like... Yeah, okay, bud. It's 21 to 36 million. We know how good this kid is. Okay. Fair play. I totally get it. I understand. Shaw Lucas. Another... Oh, he's extremely doubtful. It used to definitely be no. Now it's just extremely doubtful. So one of the best future players in the world would actually kind of want to come play for us. That is a win. I don't care what anybody says. That's a win. I don't know what I was doing here. Okay, we do that, and leave this guy. Kamara back up to the top with Petter Abusta. Hi. Oh, shoot. Not the off. We're clicking on all the wrong things today. All right. So what I want to do is 1.5 million up front, and then installments over the next 3 years of 3,300,000. Okay. No % profit. And you went, no, okay, that's fine. Yeah, whatever. Something that I don't have to pay right now, and once the Turden deal goes through, I can negotiate? Yes. He has the same interest in joining us as Villarreal! Shit! Let's go. Oh, challenge for domestic cup. Like, I love how everybody's just making that their thing. What? No room at all. Like, none. I still don't have a goalkeeper. Where's the money? He does lock a minimum fee release clause in there, Petter Abusta.
18 months, let's go. What do PSG and the US Navy have in common? They both spent over 50 million on a sub.
And only been a goodie, Fragman. Thank you for the 18 months. Sell clauses. Everybody always sell clauses. We've got a 15% Ilko sell-on clause, which is worth a heck of a lot more than 3.3 million. All right, so we're not doing that right now. So doesn't that take a screen to actually go through? The only one we can sell is Ilko's 15% of their next transfer fee of Pavel Ilko. can throw 125,000 in the transfer budget from here. Then we can move that 125,000 over to the payroll budget, which does not bump it a lot. Yeah, that didn't even do it. I am legitimately going to cancel on this goalkeeper. I'm not even kidding. I'm going to cancel this goalkeeper so I can negotiate. Because that's where it's going, is to Juan Diego Castillo. I need to cancel the goalkeeper so I can negotiate the deal. I need to get the deal in now so that the player will actually come to me after I get the money from the Christian Turden sale to Watford. Okay? Right, that's what I'm doing. Canceled. Now do I have the money to negotiate? Yes! Thank you, my dude. Huh. Heart attack hotel. Okay. Landmark goal bonus is fine. International appearance wage and yearly salary raise we are going to get rid of. Don't worry, I'll up your appearance fee and goal bonus a little bit. Just to compensate, make you feel good about yourself. Top goal scorer of the division bonus, 85,000. And if you make the team of the year bonus, I'm going to hit you with 85,000. Yeah, good. Oh, nope. Okay, cool. What about... Oh, Jan Music has no relationship with me, but he is patient, which I take as a sign of negotiating weakness, especially when you're already moving like that. So I'm definitely going to get you down to this. Ooh, he's getting moody. Don't blow this. Zealand, it is so not worth it. It is not worth it. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate you negotiating with me. I really like Peter Abusta. Thank you, sir. Hey, we're 24th in the world rankings. Let's go. Austria national team. Where it's at. All my homies rep Austria. Okay. And Marcus Arling, it's still all about training for his development, so... No biggie, no biggie. Klaus Lauritsen. Very happy that Klaus is here. Need to send a couple of people to the UAE, actually. While I'm thinking on that. And there are two big contract situations. Brodniak and Mate Balaz. We're just trying to get it nailed down here. Those guys are going to be around for a while. Oh, and Sean Rogel. I want to keep Sean. You know what? Even though you're headed out the door, I'm going to praise you, Christian. I'm going to praise you. You're doing that well. What is wrong with you, Ulrich? You are everything I... What was that line from Bridgerton that was popping off on Twitter? Can you show us Abusta's profile? Well, we don't actually know what it is yet. It's good, right? It is somewhere between good and great, and we like him. And we would like to have the opportunity to sign him, but the reason we have to go in now is because Villarreal and Slavia Prague have already put money down for him. We're on the same level as Villarreal, so I'm interested to see if we actually win that contract debate in the first place. But, you know, Abusta is a boost. And again, no goalkeepers on our team right now, so... we might want to start negotiating for, like, an Omar Vargas... But his wage demands are crazy, and he is definitely not great. Patrick Pence. Vargas should do a loan. That'd be sick. We can't, like, pay for it because they want his whole wage, but... Hi, Sunday. We have a strong relationship. Hope that's able to continue. I want you to stay. I thought you really were interested in extending your time here. Wow, I just talked him out of it with a real throwaway line of, I don't think there's a market for you right now. Staying here is probably your best bet. And he said, you're right, there's no interest. Okay. Yeah, there's no interest in my boy Sunday Madu, even though he is a decent midfield prospect. Yeah, we had a big old staff stream today. Somebody's like, holy moly, we're only on the 2nd of July. Yep. Big ol' staff stream. We had to build our youth and amateur staff as well for the first time. We needed like a complete club staff because 1, we could afford it balance-wise, and 2, we're using it to develop, youth players now. We've got a couple of good players down in the U18s that we do want to bring through to the first team at some point. We didn't add the guys to the UAE stuff. Christian Turden. There's some value in this Antwerp offer. 11. Maybe went a little too hard in the paint with that idea. Oh, now Panathinaikos are in for a boost. Okay, nope. Can I set an asking price that, like, wards off these people? Seriously. Well above an acceptable amount. You actually have some potential, dude. You have potential. You not realize that? I would love to loan this guy out. His contract's expiring. What if I signed you to a new contract and then loaned you out? That's probably why nobody wants him on loan. It's because he's in the final year of his contract, technically. Well, he has a bright future, and I'd like to keep him around and see if we can turn him into $1 million someday. All right, here we go. Staff stream. Acquisitions arriving. Delayed due to work permit. That's totally fine. That is totally fine. Roman Keenist. All right. Lads are in. The lads are in. Wasn't I signing him to be like a head coach? I don't even remember. Why? How does he just reject a deal? What? Like, I was signing him to be the U18's head coach. That's so bizarre. All right, so that was a lot of our youth team staff signed their contracts really quickly, which is good. Helps with the training. We just didn't get our head physio. But we have rounded out our staff at the amateur level. Lars Petter Anderson canceling out the French guy. Sports scientists coming in. We're going to be a much fitter team in the youth level now. So we got our next recruitment analyst. Oh my God. Analysts are impossible. That was our head performance analyst, Ryan Needs, who has re-upped with DC United with a new contract. So love that for us. Work permit. All right. We just have to wait for those work permits to come in the next day, and then we will know. And then we need to go to registration for training camp and add Klaus Lauritsen. We need to add Alfredo Moblanche, who was away at the Gold Cup when we did the registration. We can't add Christian Kuba because he's getting treatment. And there we go. How are all the other guys already in there? Nazareno, they're all already, yeah. Oh, it's because I clicked add to training camp. Right. Okay. I do remember doing these things now. Wall Pilsen delayed due to work permit. That all should come through tomorrow. Because our work permits are very, very easy to appease. Right, we don't have goalkeepers. So we will be throwing. Where is he? Brush, Helmut Zimmer. No, they're on the amateur team. Joseph Volkert is our goalkeeper for this match today. Just got to get the lineup right. Sergen Jakobsen there. Vince Brody off for where my boy at? Hector Hellman Zapata in. Those are the guys that should be out there right now. I'm so happy that Gabby Capani just got a $900,000 offer, just like that. After a year out on loan, we weren't able to sell him at all. Gabby Capani's he's going to be able to go somewhere where he's loved and appreciated again. The Volkert redemption arc. Yeah, our Youth Academy goalkeeper. He's back, and now he makes it count. Huzzah. Goalkeepers, I don't really need one of those, so just get rid of him. Solbakken. Oh, I freaking love Solbakken. In real life, this dude lit up Roma. Photo glimpsed character. Shang Lu looks like a pretty good player. Jabril Mbai, no. Is Zekeli Shand? How are we still on the Fijians? I feel like I've canceled more offers or more scouting tasks for Fijians than any other nationality that we were looking at from that World Cup. Yeah, he's... Ooh. Sadegh Marami. Okay. Oh, we won. Wow. Hector Elman Zapata scored in the fourth minute. So he's a beast. Pablo, Mate Balas, and then we gave up 3 goals after that. But it's good stuff. Good stuff and a good start. And then we head to the UAE soon. Bring the team together. Meet the new people. And now is the day we get the rest of our staff in. Hopefully. They all clear their work permits. Very easy to get in Austria. When you say the squad's Champions League ready, I feel like we are one bigger sale. Like, if you put 20 million in my transfer budget, I could buy probably 3 guys and we would be. I still feel like right now we're probably going to get slapped a little bit. I feel like right now we're probably going to get slapped a little bit in the group stage. I don't think that we have the quality to actually expect ourselves to be able to get out of that group stage. Dude, you do realize we have a deal done for this guy already, and it is $9 million. So, and they're trying to make like the $9 million offer not up front. Why would I take that? What is the argument for me taking that deal? Who else is in? Villarreal on us. We've offered him a contract. Yeah, what? That's a news update telling us that Bonica Strava's put an offer in. He's a hot topic. Well, he wants to leave, so. There we go. Richard Kitzbichler. Welcome. New scout, Richard Kitzbichler. If you go to Turton's profile transfer status page, you can see when he will make a decision. No, we know he's leaving. Just, I guess that'll show us like when the sale's going to go through, which would be nice. Cool. Only one Austria player in action this week. Yes, I'm going. So you say if I go to Christian Turton, transfer status. What did you say? You can see when he'll make the decision. In a few days' time. Oh, we're looking for? Okay. In a few days' time, Christian Turton will decide whether he wants to go to the UAE. I mean, he was going to get unsettled if I didn't let him talk to Watford. He's gone. Can you up his contract to ensure him coming that forward? Well, I'm not going to go pay out the nose for a guy I don't know exactly how good he is. Because we actually don't know exactly how good he is. Right? Luke Lasso is very much not great. I can't let Luke Lasso go that easily. I can't do it. You might ask me to let Luke Lasso go that easily. You're like, why are you still shortlisting Luke Lasso after you know that he's not the bee's knees? And my answer is he's Ted Lasso's son. That leadership, that 25 in leadership, he's mine. One way or another, hell or high water, Luke Lasso will be on this team when I've got some budget fluidity at all. What? The staff don't? Because we did not completely finish signing our staff. Because I think we've had 3 or 4 people that decided not to sign with us. Your head performance analyst rejected you. Does that mean I'm safe? I don't remember, Goose Yourself. I know you're on the performance analysis team. If you're the head performance analysis, then yes, we are looking to replace you. My apologies. Yeah, no. What I already named the squad. I guess I would like pre-selected the squad because this is everybody. All gang's all here, so just want to make sure that my goalkeepers are going. My amateur team goalkeepers are going. Yes. Okay. 34 players headed to the UAE with Floridsdorfer on our bougiest ever training camp to get ready for our Champions League group stage season. Sounds about right to me. Oh, okay. Luke Lasso 6'5". I honestly didn't notice that he was that tall. He's got nice passing, nice vision. Just doesn't seem to have the touch, the physical ability to actually be good. Okay, the 2 staff members signed new deals. Cool. July 6th, work permit. Okay, let's build it. Yeah, those deals are in. Your Baroness got a deal. Scott McKenna's gone to America. Club America. That's power move right there. Okay. Chavaria, Marika Ali, just because you are the last Fijian standing, we will stay with you. We will stand with you. Lorenzo Dickman, you are just kind of below average at everything. I appreciate your honesty, disclosing that to me. I really do. I saw Helmut Fink in there. The Helmut Fink, the Wonder Kid goalkeeper of Austria. Apparently they really like Vessel Demica. Relative to my club, he is very good. Peter McCulloch is on the loan list. Well, I think he's good enough for that. Only he was a goalkeeper, am I right? End of contract there. Okay, boom. No. Absolutely not. Savaneka Prakash, you know, you're better than the Chinese guy we just looked at, and that's something you can take to heart. All right. On this note, though, here's what we're going to do now. So I got a friend who is IRL streaming. We'll make sure that they're online. I don't know if you were around earlier in the stream. If you're not, you're about to be surprised by something. It's going to be fun, though. Don't worry about it. There they are. They are IRL streaming. They are, yeah, Canadian girl in New York City, Chinatown, and Brooklyn Bridge with Zealand! Exclamation point guest. And you might notice I am not in Chinatown right now. So one last thing before we head down to Chinatown and join Sins is happy birthday to Ayal. Happy birthday to Ayal. Happy birthday, dear Ayal. Happy birthday to you, Ayal. So happy birthday to Ayal. It is Ayal's birthday. I'm sure he's feeling awkward and uncomfortable, but happy birthday to my dude. So what we're gonna do, the way this is gonna work, I'm gonna raid over 2 sins. You're gonna hang out in Chinatown with her for a bit. I'm gonna get on a train. I'm gonna get down to Chinatown. I'm gonna get off the train. I'm gonna get on the stream. And then we're gonna walk around New York. I wanted to try out some IRL stuff for a while. This is a cool way to do it, and to do it on her channel as well is fun. So we are gonna raid over. I will be on this stream in like 25 minutes. Right? I just got to take a train to Chinatown. Yeah, we're raiding over. So that's the plan. It's a fun plan, right? Like, that's a cool plan. All right, now I want to try a new copy pasta. I want to try a new... okay, never mind. I already lost the plot. All right, we've got our copy pasta ready. It's showtime. I'll be on this stream in like 25 minutes down in Chinatown. We're gonna go to the Brooklyn Bridge as well. It should be a lot of fun. And whatever the heck else you do on an IRL stream. I don't know. It's like I did one on my phone when I had like 5 average viewers. That was kind of fun, but this is a whole different, this is different gravy. So she's in, I think she said she would be getting dumplings until I raided in. So I think that's what she's doing. I will see you guys there. I'll be back here on Tuesday, same time, same place, same team. And yeah, I should probably start moving down there. New video out tomorrow. Up the Dorfers chat! Alrighty, quick little word of the day because I have got to get a move on. Illicit's the word of the day.
Illicit.
So illicit means to get a response information from someone, E-L-I-C-I-T. The final amount raised by the charity walk elicited cheers from the crowd. Cool, see you in the end of another stream for another word of the day.